But what we're doing today, for anybody who's new, is we're going to be ranking, well, we're going to be revealing. We've already got a big spreadsheet here full of all of our top 24 players that we're predicting for the the London Major. So this is not our top 24 players currently. This is who we expect to be the top 24 players at the London Major. We are going to do honorable mentions, however. So I'm going to start off with Yummy. Can you give us your honorable mention and explain why?
Yeah, all of NRG probably.
Okay.
I want to give a few.
Oh.
My.
That's a little bit mean out of the gate. Anyway, I want to give like a few because I want to give one to Super Lucky just because he was the best OC player of the last event.
Okay,
I want to give one to LCT
you're
just because
done
I
now.
think he's going to be the best player from APAC. And then actual honorable mention, which is going to send you guys a bit reeling, is Com.
As an honorable.
Yeah.
mention.
Com is my honorable mention.
He balled out that much at LA.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
There were so many players that I'm like, why is this not in my top 24 list? That's how hard this list was. And Com probably should be in the list, but I went for a little bit of a different strat.
So you've got them losing early, I guess.
Somewhat.
V1. They can't be doing well. Anyway, okay. Roll this. Honorable mention.
Okay, so I'm looking at my list. I had a specific player in mind. My honorable mention is going to go to my official honorable mention is going to go to Banana Head. Okay, that's all time. It's every single time we're gonna do one of these things. Banana Head is going to be my honorable mention. But for the sake of actually being serious, like super serious, it's Mist. I don't think Envy's gonna make it too far, and I put Mist up there. So
They're both fair, I'd say. Valid. I think Banana Head is also a pretty valid honorable mention. CJ, who you got?
Yeah, look, so obviously I spent a lot of time over this list and I actually had 25 players to start with. I had to take one out. Unfortunately, this person that I did take out wasn't actually my 25th player. But I realized...
What have you done? What has happened?
Anyway, so in my honorable mention, it's really hard to split these three guys. But one of my honorable mentions will be a Chronic. Purely because he's the oldest. And it really shows land experience doesn't mean, he's 15 in 1 day. You got to be 14 in 9 days. Because these other two young guys, they're freaks. The other two guys on Liquid. So, we're gonna go with Chronic because it really showed in the last few majors that the older you are, the worse you are at land. So, and he's too old on that team.
He's way too old.
He's not born in 2007.
That.
So a
They
Chronic
are now the new youngest team ever at an RLCS LAN, right?
I think they might be. I'm not sure.
yeah,
They took over KCP at the last event.
Yeah.
They were the youngest.
Because KCP, they're not going to get that one back. They're just aging constantly.
Yeah.
That just means that he's gonna have Chicago and J Naps and Monkey Moon and Extra. All CJ's, all these old guys are gonna be very close to the bottom, going off of CJ's logic right there. Eh?
just trolling.
No, I'm saying that he's too old on that Liquid team, obviously. Because the other two are 2007 babies, and they're going to pop off. But it's so hard to have, I don't want to ruin my list, but it's so hard to have three players on the same team in a list. Because
this also makes a lot of sense
so
because CJ was the oldest player at the last LAN.
Exactly. The younger you get, the better you are.
Right. T-Bates, can you give us your honorable mention, please?
Honorable mention. All right. Well, first off, I don't know if I've seen it in chat, but I know y'all see Yummy's haircut and everything. His beard cleaned up and everything. He's looking absolutely fly. I was a little intimidated when I hopped in the call earlier. I mean, my man's is ready. He's looking. It's a dub. Dubs are Yummy. He's looking so crisp. Anyways, I'm with CJ. I'm with CJ too. I actually only had 25, but it's okay. So I'll just name you my 25th player as my honorable mention, and that is Super Lucky. That's my honorable mention from the Pioneers. Very simple, very clean.
Okay. Finishes off my honorable mention. This was actually really hard. I wanted to put like 4 honorable mentions, but I can only put 1. I don't think chat's gonna like it, but there just wasn't enough room on the list for him. So my honorable mention is Oski, the Polish English super kid. I'm waiting for the chat to finally hear this. Yeah, there it is.
That's an L.
They've heard it
Liquid.
already.
How do you not have? Oh, come on, Johnny.
Alright, listen,
Get.
listen. Johnny's all over the place already. CJ's all over the place. Listen, me, Raul, and Yummy, we're already taking off. They're early votes.
Listen, have you guys seen?
The pre-polls have the boys running in.
Have you guys seen the bracket though, or has chat not seen the bracket? I imagine. Maybe they haven't. But I looked at the bracket before making my list. Another bracket I think Oski would have been on the top 24, but this bracket's tough. It's very, very tough actually. So
I also
have
think
to-
there's just way more like superstar mechanical players now. And the problem is Liquid have 3 players that can all be that guy on any given day. Like
That's
Acronic
right.
was quiet in event 2, supporting the other 2 who are popping off. And then he had a great event 3.
Mm-hmm. All right, so chat, what we're going to do, instead of going back and forth one at a time, I'm going to reveal everybody's number 24 at the same time. Let's just go for the number 24s all at once, see
God.
who's got the best one. So, just making the cut, the top half of the players in the London Major are 5 totally different players. Well, look at us.
Hey.
No one agrees
Archie
at
really
all.
low. That's crazy low for
Archie
Archie.
at 24. That's just
crazy.
wow. That's craziness.
Insane low.
That's
Have you got endpoint bombing out like second round?
I actually no, because what I did my bracket prediction and I put them over SSG, but after thinking about it some more, I've changed my mind on that. So my bracket prediction, the video on YouTube is no longer accurate. I've got them losing second round of lower bracket to SSG, so I don't think they're going to go far. No, I've changed my prediction on them. I think SSG are going to take them, but yeah, that's why I haven't got them further. So what a surprise! Both of the OCE people picking Australians.
Yeah, you said you're not surprised, right?
Yeah. What a surprise!
Well, look.
Oh,
In my defense, I wanted to get this guy on in because he was really good last major. I think Yummy said that, but I actually had him at 25, which is why I said at the start. I wanted to get him on the list, so I moved him up to 24 when I realized there was 24 players. But I'm smacking him on there because I need to. Got to have one. There's going to be one that pops off, and
Gotta
he
have
was that
one.
last event.
I think
Also,
it's
you-
fair
you-
enough, to be honest. I think it's fair enough. I was choosing between Archie and one of these guys, and my honorable mention. It was tough. Probably at Rettles as well, to be honest. I was like, who is 24? I don't know.
Oh, well, now we know Reynolds
Don't
isn't
have
on
Reynolds
Johnny's
on your
list.
list?
Or maybe
no.
maybe he's
Johnny's
23.
doing too much blabbing.
Maybe he's 23. We'll have to wait and see.
So CJ, you have Super Locky as your
I'm gonna
only
turn
OC.
my
You
light.
have him as the pop-off player for KCP.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Do I? Who knows? We'll have to see. But
Well, you
yes,
said
I
I
do.
needed one, so you kind of revealed it.
Yeah, he was the best last
Yeah.
major. So he's
I'd-
big game player.
I just think if they are to do well, it has to be Banana Head, like it has been all split, right? Like he has been the player. I mean, not that Super Lucky hasn't also been really, really good this split, but I want to see Banana Head have a good performance. We know Super Lucky's going to be pretty good at the major.
I think it will be,
why
yeah.
Why do you have Archie so low?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Because I don't think Endpoint are going to do too well. That's why. I think they're going to go out.
Yeah, but
round
surely
2.
he's still just going to.
Surely he's just so great, though.
I mean, I got them losing a V1. I don't think that's going to be all that great for Archie. Then who have they got in the first round of lore again? It's Envy. You know, I think they probably
Yeah, they
win
don't
that, but I don't
already
think it's going to
win,
be.
yeah.
I don't think it's going to be too crazy again. I think they're just going to beat them, and I think they're just going to lose. I initially, when I thought about the bracket, first of all, I did my predictions on stream. I put SSG ahead of them, but then I thought about it some more. I was like, oh no, I put them ahead of SSG. Then I thought about it some more. I'm like, nah, I think Endpoint are just going to lose. So that's why I've got
Bro,
Archie
like,
so
you
low.
even have like Metza. Metza's been hard grinding, and then on that like little toy car that he's using,
Yeah.
like, he's kind of nice on that thing. He's
No,
kinda
it's
nice on
it's
that
tough. I mean, SSG Endpoint is close, but I mean, SSG are pretty good though, so I think it's feasible.
Hey, Diz, if you want something to back up Johnny Boy, the other day Endpoint went 1-5 in scrims against Power. So
Oh, yeah, that's
can't
true.
do well.
Okay, all right.
And
Yeah,
we know
exactly.
how much
Yeah.
scrim results way up.
Oh,
in the
yeah, no
major,
way.
So
No way we're rated
No.
scrims right now, eh?
That's facts. That's facts.
Yeah,
That
always
being said,
it-
also there's also their first scrim back after a week break. So
they always
It's
call
a
themselves
one-to-one
not a scrim
correlation.
Yeah,
team.
Yummy always leaves out context. You heard what Yummy said? He put it in there after. And Raul just ate that up. Raul just ate it okay. That's some new information I didn't have.
I think
And then,
people like
I had
scrim
to
results.
remember that.
They like scrim
I-
results
I-
when it fits the narrative, but not when it doesn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just had to remember that FaZe like swept G2 and then got.
I
mocked
just
the next
don't rate
regional,
scrims ever.
2 days.
I just don't rate them.
Hey, well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe somebody's got to actually do statistical analysis of scrim results versus LAN results. Find the correlation if there is one. Okay. There's no talk of Nolly actually making
I know he slipped by. That's because he's in a great spot.
T-Bates list.
That's 'cause
Interesting.
he's in a, yeah,
Well-
because he's got to provide a land presence for Carmine.
But it's not gonna be enough.
It's
Nowhere
not gonna be enough. It's not gonna be enough. But he's gonna provide that land presence. I think my boy is spectacular, and being in the top 24, not being in the lower half, he's above the median. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
He's
to
just
see that.
barely above average, is what you're saying.
That's right.
You
That's
just
right.
really don't want to get
One player
ratioed.
above average.
You're just trying not to get your whole list ratioed on Twitter. That's all it is. You're just trying
I
to
mean,
dodge
I
the
know- I
Nolly
mean-
ratio.
First off, Nolly's not trying to ratio me. Listen, we're too tight. We're too tight for that. He's not gonna ratio me with that army.
He might.
I saw that little event today, and I don't want no parts of that. I don't want no parts of that army they got over there in France. They sold out like a whole venue just to scream and shout and let
That's
it all
right.
out.
also, Diz, do you have FaZe like doing well? Where are FaZe landing if
Oh,
AJ's
Definitely
24?
has them.
Yeah, they're up there. You know, I think they're definitely up there.
What does that mean?
Every
He just-
team's
he
up
just
there. You know,
disrespects
every
AJ.
team's up there.
Disrespects AJ.
I think FaZe is gonna do well. This is not disrespect to AJ. I think there's a lot of players that are going to. There's a lot of teams with tremendous players, obviously top 24. But I think AJ is a backbone on FaZe, and Sipical and First Killer kind of run the offense as no one expected. Sipical has kind of turned into an offensive demon on the team as of lately, and I think AJ's still gonna be super solid, but I think Sipical is going to outperform AJ at the major.
Plus, you're a bit of a typical head. You put him in your top 15 of the last event, even though he wasn't top 15. So
Well,
You
I
know
mean,
he's
he's
gonna be
probably
up there.
he's kind of proven it now. Like the
Yeah,
reason
yeah,
FaZe
for
is
sure.
being successful, you know, I think Sipical is kind of turning around right now. Yumi.
at least in the grand final, he was sick.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Well, let's get some more information. I'm revealing number 23 across the board for everybody. Let's see who we've got. Okay, I think, everybody's just going to despise my list. I forgot about
Ooh,
this.
We got our
Oh
first
my.
duo.
Why do you
Are you
have
serious, Johnny? Arsenal?
23.
Johnny, do you have Arsenal? This
Get
guy
him
carried
out.
PlayStation Gaming last major, Johnny. You're a disgrace.
He's such a hater.
List.
He's such a hater.
He's actually hated.
How am I a hater?
Wow.
He's had the most
23?
he's had the most mediocre split ever.
He's a land boy.
He's scraped
He's a
onto the list.
land boy.
He's scraped onto the
He's
list.
got at least
Oh, man.
he's at least top 20. He's a land boy.
I just can't
and
believe
Lamb
all
boy.
of you are so easily influenced by Arsenal screaming. The thinking that it really, puts
Johnny,
him into
you
top
heard
10
him
or
in the
something.
venue. He was
Yeah,
the loudest,
I-
and then I
yeah.
was the second loudest.
I heard him really loud as his team won 3 series and lost 2 series at the LA Major. Very impressive record, yeah.
Heard.
Mickey
Heard,
run.
Johnny.
Mickey
Johnny.
run. Yeah,
Johnny,
Mickey
you're a
run to
hater.
third.
Mickey run.
Mickey
you're
Mickey
such a
run.
hater.
Literally a
They
Mickey
had
run.
him up on Dignitas, and then who they play after that?
From T-Bates. I would literally expect it from T-Bates because they beat his team Dignitas in a reverse sweep. But I don't understand how
that's
you
a
gonna
cheater
disrespect him. I'm the only one who put him in the top 25, whatever we did last time.
I've learned my
Stop,
lesson.
stop,
I've learned my
stop,
lesson.
yeah.
He's in the
Okay,
top
okay, he was
23.
on the list.
You had him
He was
25.
He was
You
on
had him
the
at
list.
25. He was below
On
average.
the list.
He was below the median last
Was
time.
he on it?
There's
Was he
no
on it?
way you're flexing
Was he
that.
on it?
Okay,
Y'all
congratulations.
literally laughed when you saw it. Y'all laughed when you saw
I
it.
don't remember that. Bring up the tape.
I've
of course
learned my
you know.
lesson. He's in the top. He's made it. I've ranked him up since last time, but nothing crazy. I mean, he had a mediocre split at best. I think he was maybe the worst player. I think he was the worst player in Space Station this split so far. I think Rattles was probably the best player. Daniel was also pretty mediocre for him. So I don't think Arsenal had a crazy split at all. I'm assuming he's going to get better because he's good on LAN, but this is his better for me. 23. That is his better. If I was ranking based on the split so far, he's like 30 or something, 35. He's down there because he has not had a good split in my opinion. Space Station been inconsistent, and they had a Mickey run in LA as well. It's a Mickey run. Sandrock weren't there. If Sandrock are there, if Sandrock are there, Space Station don't win the group. They don't get third. Literally a Mickey run. They had a group of 3 when 3 teams like are moving on from the group. And people call Envy's run through the spring a Mickey run. Space Station had the real Mickey run, man. Come on.
Oh gosh.
Let me talk to you about this guy called Astral. All right. So the reason that I've put this guy in at 23 is because I looked at the bracket and I've realised that I think Carmine are going to be coming up against Gaming Gladiators, right? And this is the time for him to sneak into the top 23 list. Do you remember that Astral pinch? You remember that Astral pinch off the corner at Beyond the Summit? Does anyone remember that? He's going to do that again. He's going to do nothing else, but he's going to score the sickest shot of the major, and that's why he's in the list. Because they're gonna ball on Gaming Gladiators, and then they're gonna drop out 9 to 12. But yeah, he's in there because he's gonna do a 6 shot 23 W list. Thank you, everyone.
He's on the list for
W
one
list.
shot.
I agree with Astral 23. That's a perfect pick.
I think I've got no complaints. But apparently, I'm the only one who's causing complaints. But that's fine.
Because you're out of your mind.
Yeah, you disgust me, Johnny. Let's get the next one.
All right, let's go to the next one. 22. We have. Okay. Arsenal. Wait, hold on. Let me undo.
I fully agree with what Johnny said. I'm coming like.
Y'all are delusional.
Man.
He was just.
Do you know, Yummy?
Silent.
I carry PlayStation Gaming. You're a joke. 22. It should be 2. Take one off. Oh, this is.
Are you guys?
Don't-
We all had
L list.
adjusted our top 15 to the last time. 22 is not too far from that. So come on. I think he's still going to have a great event. I still think Space Station a clutch on land, but I don't know. I think this land's really hard.
In the top
I think
20,
it's
man.
really hard.
Off of LA, you just saw how the game upped itself. He wanted it more. It was so much passion, so much pride. That intimidated so many people. They got shook up. They were 1 millisecond of a save away from going to OT and potentially making it into the grand final of the LA Major. And you got this young man all the way down there at 22.
Yeah, and what
23?
Johnny Boy said is that they get into the top 8, they beat Endpoint. I had the same thing. I have them beating Endpoint, and then when the crowd's against them, they lose. That's fine.
I think it doesn't matter if the crowd's with or against them, they lose. It doesn't matter. The crowd isn't gonna. It doesn't matter if it plays a part. I think SSG just lose the next round because it's tough.
Interesting.
It's tough. Who I actually forgot who's waiting for them in the bracket ahead. But I've not changed my prediction there. Is it FaZe or something? Or FaZe or Falcons? Something like that.
Or Liquid.
FaZe, Falcons, Liquid. Yeah.
So it's those 3.
I think Space Station will probably lose any of those, in my opinion.
Dears, I want to I just want to chat to you a second about your pick at number 22.
What's wrong?
I actually don't mind it. Because the reason why I don't mind it is because I actually don't have Khaled on the list, and I didn't put him as an honorable mention. Look, this guy, don't get me wrong, chat. Before you say L list, he could be top 10 at this major. We don't really know. I'm leaving him out. Just him. I'm leaving him out because I'm just gonna wait and see how he goes. All right.
Okay.
You can take a bet either way. He can be unbelievable. I understand he's been to Saudi lands, but we don't really know how he's going to go yet. We know that the other 2 are proven on land; they're freaks. But I'm just going to hold out for him. So he's honorable mention.
That means he has no Liquid players. He has no Liquid players on his list.
Wait, how can
He does. He has
that?
Oski right there.
Yeah, he literally has Oski.
Yeah, I don't have all 3. I left out a Chronic. I left out one of Liquid. I'm leaving out one of Falcons. All right.
That makes no sense.
Is that okay, everyone? He's the worst player. He's the worst player on the team, in my opinion.
is?
In 3, Khaled.
They're all like the same.
They are there. That's
and
what I'm
also
saying.
they
It's like
just
Liquid.
lost in their last land. So
But,
come on, they must
I
be
can't- I
terrible.
can't-
That wasn't a LAN, was it? I think it was online.
Oh,
I was online.
It was online, and Ahmad was sick. So copium.
Yeah, fresh out the hospital.
Yeah, literally. Actually, that's honestly the best copium I've
Literally
ever
fresh
heard.
out the hospital. came from the hospital, had to play.
or something like that.
Had to play.
Also, it's not like they're losing to bad teams. They're losing to Rawas, Kalirs, and Naipo, who are all crazy. They're all
They're all
just
nasty.
15-year-old insane players. So I mean, no shame.
Mina on the come up. Oh, Khaled. It's okay, I guess. I I don't really have too many complaints. And then, of course, I got to talk about my boy Banana Head because that dude is incredible. That's why I had to head him in 22. He's really good. He's
That's
really
actually
good at
kinda
Rocket League.
surprising. I did not expect you to have banana head above like
He is,
Me
but what
neither.
did he do at the last major though? That's the one.
Yeah,
like,
chat,
Last major, he
what
played well.
color
He
do
lost-
we make
he
this?
lost- what was that,
I
game
can't
five
think
to
of a
BDS?
color that works.
Almost had BDS on the roast. Would have made Saturday. Banana Head's
his
really good at Rocket
team.
League.
His
Oh, that
team
works
played
pretty well. What
Super
about that
lucky.
orange
played
and
Oh yeah, he
yellow?
played well too. Super Lucky would have been on my list. He would have been 25. He's below the median. Yeah.
I love that the
Didn't make the cut.
like below the middle, you're literally below average is great.
Yeah.
Such
You're
a
not top
great-
24. You're shit.
All right, I've been looking, honestly, I've been spending like 2 minutes, 3 minutes trying to find a color that works, but I found one, so we're ready to move on to 21. It's very difficult finding 5 colors that work on this sheet. But anyway, 21, who missed out on top 20, but barely.
I can't remember my list, so
Okay.
Typical at
Interesting.
21. Extra at 21.
What's wrong? What's wrong with typical at 21? I feel like that's generous.
That's the generous. Did you see him in the last NA regional? He looked like the best phase player.
Did you see him in literally every other event that he's played with for FaZe?
That is recencybias.com.
Recency bias. What?
That's-
Listen,
I think-
recency bias was how I picked G2 to win the whole entire thing in LA.
This guy's 21. That's pretty good. I mean,
21's
I don't have
terrible.
talent on it. I don't think on LAN. I think there's a couple of guys better than him on the team that'll pop off my. I understand that AJ, you put him 24 because he's, he sees a holding man, but this guy, AJ's like a robot on LAN. So I've seen Super Cool, crack a few times.
A few times, many times. Well, on Space Station at the start of the season, and now on FaZe, like in every event until this most recent one, he's been their worst player. Like,
Wait a second.
how does one event, literally
Extra
one event,
21
suddenly make him
versus
21?
Who's extra? Is that Roldis? Who's the fourth person?
Yeah. What?
Ugh!
Yeah.
You gotta talk about that one,
It's
man.
cool. Listen, what did BDS do last time? Extra and Marked by 8 were literally sleeping in their hotel room while Monkey Moon was trying to 3v1. All right, I do not want to hear. But they've been dominating. Oh, split, roll this. Listen, when it came to land, they didn't do anything. Monkey's like, help. Help! He grabbed the backpack. Extra didn't even jump in it. Okay? Extra at 21 is fair until proven
terrible.
otherwise.
Proven otherwise, bro. Oh, I can bring up the fall major. You can't just every pick the winner major and exclude the fall major. Extra lead ball. Now there's a region there the fall major champions. They're the fall major champions. What are you talking about?
That was a long time.
Regionals.
Energy was also at that major. Where are they now? Okay.
Oh,
They're out the
The
picture
game
of
changes.
BDS.
The game changes.
You're out of your mind.
It changes quickly.
how come
Changes quickly. They went 2-0. They were 8-0 in the grand final, weren't they? The first two regionals. What are you watching?
It's true.
Do you think maybe the reason that Extra was so bad at that major is because Seiko had one hand on Monkey Moon's controller already? He was already basically on the team internally.
Okay,
So maybe
now
they didn't
it's
want to
just-
play for him.
No facts, but now it's like double the power, right? Because you got Seiko on the actual team now. So Extra's not gonna touch the ball at all. It's just Seiko and Monkey Moon.
You're out of
And
your
Extra's
mind.
gonna be like, help, let me touch.
You're bonkers, bro.
How is that bonkers? He's still up there, bruh. Like he's not below the average. Come on, he's still good. Really good.
Not good enough.
Huh?
This is I can't believe that Bates is just slipping in player after player. Nobody's complaining. There's always one every other round that catches all the attention. But this is a lot of. All I'm saying is this is a lot of blue. I'm seeing down here. No red yet on Bates' list.
Oh, look at him.
No
NA
red,
bias.
huh?
NA bias.
The whole list is blue copium.
My list is good though. My list is good though. I got.
You could have put any 4 players there; it'd probably be fine.
I'm worried for you though. I'm worried for you because I'm seeing like names here that I'm thinking, how did you manage to get all these guys in your top 24? You must be leaving somebody out. So I'm
I
waiting
didn't
to
leave
see
anybody
who.
off. Trust me.
I'm just waiting to see who you left out. 'Cause there's
no,
a
nobody's
lot of
off.
players here. I don't know how you squeezed them in.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I put the most amount of because this was the hardest list, so I put the most amount of thought into this one. Usually, I would spend about 5 to 10 minutes, and I'm just quickly writing things down. But I actually sat there. I sat there and did this one for about. I was multitasking. I was on the phone with my girl, but I was doing it for
big
about
flex.
20. And then
Yeah,
and
great
no,
flex.
20
no,
minutes.
it's not a flex. And no, and then but then I let the list marinate. I let it marinate for 30 minutes. Then I came back and looked at it for another like 10. So I looked at this list for a little bit because that was really difficult, and I kept looking at my bracket.
I really hope you've only got EU and minor region players. This just continues. You just kept slipping them in every time, and then just got to the end. You've got no NA guys.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Right, let's get some more information. We're going up into the top 20. Let's see who it is.
Oh, it looked like I went red.
Oh, the Joyo at 20.
Whoa!
This guy's listening all over the place.
I've had enough.
Whoa.
That's the worst pick of all of them. That is literally
That's
the worst.
The worst.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I knew
yeah,
it was
totally
coming
good.
from. I knew it was coming
CJ
from
has
CJ. I knew
Joyo
CJ
1.
was
We know
coming.
that.
You disgust me. That is
Joyo's gonna
that
be
is
one
actually.
for CJ.
I
I
don't
understand
know.
this.
Were your eyes open last major? Are you serious? What do you think he's going to
Okay.
do this major? Oh, he's
Okay,
going to play with one hand. Maybe he'll get 20 then.
Okay,
Oh,
okay. I will be a little fair. Joyo at the major. Like, the reason I still have T-Shock rated higher than Joyo on like the general, like if you're going off the LA major thing, is because what T-Shock brought to the table was way easier than what Joyo brought. Joyo was so on fire mechanically speaking that is so hard to replicate. It's way easier for T-Shock to bring that presence and that bullying, that screaming and all that leadership than for Joyo to up that, because Joyo's on a whole different level. So to have Joyo at 20 is still a little bit of a stretch, but I will say that if you're going out, if there's anybody that you think is going to take a little bit of a dip from the LA Major, I think it's most likely to be Joyo. That's just because he played so well.
We have not seen.
Wait, but
the-
CJ, have you been watching the split? Because Joyo
We have
hasn't.
not.
Joyo's not looked the same.
It doesn't matter, Yummy. Everyone said Viteri is the best player on the planet, and he came out and he was the third best player on the team in the major, and it's going to happen again.
That's just because his two teammates upped it so much. You got to give it to him. But
Exactly. They're
Matera was
gonna
still
go again.
really, really great at that major. Let's pump the brakes on that, CJ. Let's pump the brakes.
I can't believe that you are vouching for this number 20 Joya. It's like Diz hit you up in Steam just before, like, bro, I've got a bad pick of 20. Help me out.
It's okay because when he doesn't perform the best or the second best on his team this major, because you saw Viteri last regional. Viteri's about it. He drinking that Red Bull on the side every time he's scoring, and it was often. He was taking a sip of that Red Bull. He might have had a 12-pack of Red Bull sitting on the side right next to his chair as he scored every single goal.
He
And
was
Joyo,
sipping, yeah.
and Joy was just filling in the role that he needs to fill in. And Rise was being the most consistent, but Viteri was that pop-off player. I want to see Joyo. I hope Joyo proves me wrong, and he climbs up the list. I hope he's number one for you, CJ. Come the major.
Well, look, at LAN, Viteri's got no Red Bull. He's drinking 20 at home. He gets to the lane. He's caffeine. He's got no caffeine. He's reduced.
Wait.
He's sitting there. He's fatigued. His eyes are drooping. He's like, come on, help me out here, Joyo. And then Joyo steps up. Because that's what happens at the major.
He's putting it in the water bottles. He's going to come on stage with like 6 water bottles that are all just a strange color. People will be like, what is that?
It looks
It's
like
all
urine.
Red Bull. Yeah. It's going to look very interesting.
Joyo is different. LAN Joyo is different.
Second of Chronic, my bad. And a couple Astros, and then Archie a little. Y'all just be disrespecting how great Archie is. It's okay though. I'll let it slide.
How
Kinda got
good do you
Johnny
think
about Archie.
Endpoint are going to be? How great?
It's not about how good I think Endpoint gonna be. It's how good I think Archie's gonna bring them. How far he's gonna bring them. Archie, the man with the plan.
Do you think they make it to the crowd?
I can't tell you that because then I might be spoiling my own list. But they might get close.
They
And
might
they do
get close.
And if they get close. By the way, I streamed my bracket yesterday for those of y'all who are in my stream. And I looked at it again today and I made a couple adjustments.
Oh my goodness, he's flip-flopping already.
The bracket's so hard.
That's why I didn't post it to YouTube. I changed it up already.
Right, let's get
As
into
a
number
note,
19 really quickly.
Having
and then
Astral
we'll
at
continue.
20 is crazy, considering if we had him like 6 months ago at a LAN, we'd have him like top 10, all of us. So
No, don't say all of us. Not me. He had bad
Oh,
looks back
don't
then.
act like you were
Oh,
some
way.
Harry.
I was.
Come on.
after the Wii Play Invitational, you were also.
Oh no! You can go on. We had
well.
CJ and Johnny, but Johnny was spewing that nonsense saying Carmine was gonna be a top 3 team in the world. And I said your boy Astro's overrated.
Yep.
How do you think that you see Astral now playing well? Who do you think's been the best player for Carmine Corp this split?
Noli.
The one on my
impact
list.
Noli has-
Wrong.
One of
It's
my list.
Astral. Astral's the best player this split for Carmine Corp.
He might
Simple.
be the best individual player, but when you're
Yep, that's
when
what
you
I asked.
added all the intangibles. Okay, we were talking about best individual skill or best player.
I just asked who the best player was. Cause it's not a trick
Noli's
question.
the best player. Come adding the tangibles. If we're talking about individual skill, Astral's the best player.
Nah, no. Astral's just the best player. He's been their best player. He's been a problem for other
Doesn't provide
teams.
the leadership.
How do you know? Have you listened to the comms somehow?
Yeah.
Like you don't know what they're
We
saying.
know, Johnny.
Johnny,
Did you not hear that interview that he had where he was like, Noli brought notes to the scrims. I've never had that before. Literally, Noli is dictating everything on that team.
Noli comes in and says, "Listen, boys,
Nah, come on.
I'm gonna run things my way.
I'm gonna bring it
come
all
on.
the way, and we're gonna go all the way."
You're discrediting Astral. You can't like watch him like
not
score.
discrediting. I think he's
You see him scoring a nutty goal, and you're thinking, "Wow, it's a really great thing." Nolly like noted that one down for the
No,
scrims.
no.
It's a great. It's a good thing.
I think
It's a good thing Nolly like just brought that plan to the scrim
Johnny,
and gave it to Astral.
You can't ignore the results before Noli and when Noli joined the team.
I think
they wouldn't be at the
Astral's-
major.
Yeah, Astral's a great individual, but
No,
Noli
okay, wait.
elevates. He
They
elevates his teammates.
They were not far away from the major on either of the previous splits. They were disappointing because we expected them to be at both majors, but they weren't far off. They were like 7th coming into the
Weren't
split.
far up, but they weren't there until who they pick up, Johnny. Who they pick up?
I'm just
and
saying,
out of there.
it's not completely inconceivable that they would have made major mistake. Looking at the state of EU this split, where there's a lot of randomness, I think they could have made it with stake. Possible.
They're not
I don't.
making it.
Johnny, what universe are we in? We're only in one
You know,
universe.
you-
This isn't Doctor Strange. You don't
Wait,
have 40
wait.
million opportunities. One universe. And
No,
they
literally
weren't
one
there,
try.
Johnny.
They could have made it with. They could have literally made it with like
Coulda, woulda,
Dignitas.
shoulda, but it
Dig
ain't
fell
happening.
off. Dig fell off. Endpoint needed a last second resurgence to get in. They literally could have made a mistake. It was ripe for the taking. LG
Johnny, you
didn't
know what
show
they were
up.
gonna make? Casey was gonna have to make another desk for Astral because he keeps slamming on him after
They're gonna need
this
to-
is a save.
That's fair. They're gonna need to reinforce those at the lab. They're gonna need to make sure they're sturdy. Nah, listen though, they could. I think the stake they could have made major. They could have. They were not far off with him, and they played a whole lot better this split. But I think you're discrediting Astro because you can't just say every success, every like jump
I'm
in
not saying that.
success that they make is all accredited to Noli. Sometimes
saying
you make literally any roster change and players just get better because it's fresh. I think there's half that and half because Noli's actually himself like probably like really rejuvenated to get another opportunity after Guild benched him. I think they both benefited from each other, but you can't just say that's all Noli.
I'm not saying it's all Noli.
I think KC provided Noli with a great opportunity and he took it, but it's like. I think they're helping each other. It's not like Nolly's coming and giving them a bunch of stuff.
What's that relationship called? It's in biology.
It is actually symbiotic.
Symbiotic, maybe.
I think it's symbiotic.
Yeah,
Chat,
it's when the
spam
little
one.
it's when the little bugs are like on the big rhinoceros and they clean up all the bugs. but the
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
that's-
they have a symbiotic relationship because Nolly without Carmine Corp, Nolly was trash as well. And Guild, he was nothing like what he is now. You can't say that he just made that sudden jump in class all because of him, and then say that Astral and Itachi made this jump in
think they
class
benefit each other.
also
I think
because of
they-
Nolly. That's what I'm saying. They benefit each other.
Well,
You're
I
saying
wouldn't
that
say
they all.
benefited each other.
No, you're all saying that Nolly is the guy who gets all the credit. I'm like,
No,
nah,
they all
I don't.
deserve the credit cut. Like I differ from you, and I think we're all different from you in that you're saying Astral's the best player. I define player differently. I'm taking in intangibles and leadership, which I think Noli provides. Astral's better than Noli mechanically. Astral's the reason you're gonna win the game off of pure mechanics, but Noli's gonna provide that other stuff that Astral doesn't necessarily bring to the table. And so you need both of those to win. It's kind of like extra Monkey Moon. Monkey Moon, well, actually, no, it's not extra. Monkey Moon's just a better player. But
Bad example.
extra definitely does provide the leadership and stuff. Extra definitely provides more leadership.
Great to see
than
you
Monkey
argue with
Moon.
yourself for once.
No, you're making really good sense. And I've always seen Violent Panda as the best player on OG Dignitas as well, because those intangibles, that leadership that he's shown was incredible. So
That's nonsense.
Now, intangibles, they're so hard to argue though, because we don't know if that's true or not. It could just be nothing to do with that. It might be something to do with that, but it might not be. I prefer to stick to what I do know, and that is on the pitch,
That's fair, that's
Azrael's
fair,
their
that's
best
fair,
player.
that's fair.
That's what I know. And yeah, Nolly's been great for them. They've been great for Nolly, and good luck to them in the major. Or any other accusations before we go into the top 19 here? 2 second silence. We're going for it. Number 19. There it is. Okay.
There's no way this dude make all that
Oh,
noise.
man, you kidding me?
You see it, CJ? I know you see it. CJ, I
I
spotted
see
it already. You made all that noise about Arsenal, and he's 19.
Wait, hold on.
Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Right, 19. There's 18 better players than the best player to carry SSG since I don't know who's carried it since OG Sipical when he was on that team. This is unbelievable. Arsenal, that team was in the bin. They were going to come last of the major. And then my boy, he stepped up. He got the comms. He started flexing on him and he buried Dignitas. And the fact that you've got him 19 is the biggest joke I've ever seen. Forget about him having it 23. Forget him at 22. You're a joke. Get off the stream. 19 is unbelievable.
Fraud this. Give
I'm
me
guessing he
fraud
has an
this in the
18.
chat. Fraud this in the chat, y'all. Fraud this.
You're a joke.
Wait,
Come on now. That was a little uncalled for, huh?
No, you deserve all that.
nah, you came at me. You came at me so hard for having Arsenal 23. And you got him 19. This is like not that different.
That is a few points up the list, Johnny. Come on, man.
not
He's beating out
that
players
different.
like. Look at my list. Look at my list. He's beating out players like who?
Your list is terrible.
Extra, Alcala, Card, AJ. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. SSG has not looked that good. You know what I'm saying? But
That's
at the
what I
LAN,
was
do think
saying,
Arsenal
yeah.
provides a spark. You know what I'm saying? He does provide a different spark at the LAN. I just don't know if it's a repeat. I'm not sure if it's gonna repeat. So it is what it is. It is what it is. It's hard to replicate it.
I'm just looking at y'all's list, man. Like, and Yummy, I see you all the way on the over the end. You got Ahmed and O'Khaled, like both down there. I understand you're not a Mina fan, but it's okay. You think they're overrated. You like OC. You probably somehow
Listen, just
figure out a
because
way
I
to put
don't
Super
have
Lofty
the lower
above
bracket
us.
run into the grand final like you and Johnny doesn't mean I'm not a Mina fan.
I like how he just slips that in. I understand that you hate the whole entire Middle East region. But, you know.
Look, I understand, T-Bates, that you hate anybody from Australia, so that's why you
What do you mean
accuse
I
me.
got Banana Head? And I would have had Super Lucky, but then I realized we weren't doing below the median.
Is this the first time you've ever had anyone from OC on your
Yes,
list,
it
by the way?
is. It is a historical moment. That means something. And not only did I have him, he's 2 spots above 24. He's got a 3.52 GPA.
Listen,
We're gonna have to come back to this.
I have Falcons doing quite well at the major, not as well as Johnny Boy. But I end up putting Ahmed down a little bit last night just because of how sick and how he's not going to get as good of practice leading in. So I think he might be a little short on form. I still think they're going to do incredibly well. But Ahmed would have normally been multiple spots higher than this. I just decided to pull him down a bit.
Hey, Boston's in it going
He
off his head.
doesn't-
We
he
agree,
doesn't
bro.
like Arsenal.
19, 22, 23. Were they watching him? Were they watching him last major? Carrying that team? Oh, mate.
He
no.
did. He carried them one series. Laniel carried them for the rest of the LAN.
Yeah.
It was one series. Arsenal put him in the backpack.
No, it's the intangibles, Johnny. He did the work. He got them into a spot, and then he let Daniel flourish. And he
There
had
you
the
go.
playbook out. He was
CJ.
taking the notes. Daniel's hitting the
Yes.
flip reset. He drew
Yes.
that one up. He drew
Oh
that one
no!
up.
Did he bring a
He's saying
notepad to?
all this, and he has him at 18.
Did he bring a notepad to scrims as well? Was he another one of those players who has a notepad intangible that we have to buff the rank for?
Absolutely.
I hate the notepad intangible.
He's the difference. He's the difference. He
Johnny with
enabled
early
him.
O'Khaled?
Exactly.
Yeah, Khaled first LAN, yeah, that's all I'll say for next.
Okay.
We'll
So
see
second
where
place,
the rest end
Khaled
up.
19. Fair enough.
That's fair.
Listen, my list is just sneaking on through because that great, not too much uproar coming from it. That's like I said, I just know what I'm doing at this point. Calm. You saw him at the last. Saw him at the last LAN. I think he's gonna do a quite similar performance once again, doing what it needs to be done to win the games. Whether that's just sitting in net, bumping, demoing, being the most annoying player in the game. Calm does it all, and he has the toes out the whole entire time. The dogs are out and Calm is out. We won. Let's go.
I'm just seeing if he's playing it safe because T-Bates last time didn't play it safe and it worked out for him. Is he trying to play it safe? Because
I think I know what T-Base is doing. He's trying to start strong because he's trying to he knows that there's a
He
big
knows when it
impression.
comes to the end.
There's a big impression made early on, but we all know the end of T-Base list is going to be trash at this rate because how are all these players making it in to the bottom of the list? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But we're gonna have to come back as well to the comment about Ahmad and Khaled both being here because if you're speaking that loudly about Ahmad and Khaled both being this low, you better have all 3 baits. That's all I'm saying.
What do you mean? What do you mean
Better have all
this
3.
low? Come on, they're both in my top 24.
No, I'm
Yeah,
using
they're both
I'm using Bates' words.
and
He's
you
saying this low.
know,
Mm.
true.
But you
And
better have all 3.
You know what I think of TRK, so
That's right. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking TRK is going to make an appearance in Yummy's list. That means he's got all 3, but I'm not seeing any from CJ or Bates yet. No Middle East players.
well,
Right, you're not seeing
Bates
any.
has them all in the top 10, so that's easy. We got that one.
Oh, do I?
I don't know.
Let's pull it up.
I saw his bracket prediction. Let's keep going and find out.
I
Let's
told
move
you
on
I
to
changed my
18.
bracket.
Yeah, we
Pull it up.
changed it. Let's see what's at 18 waiting for us.
Oh, well,
Look at
well.
There's nothing. There's nothing.
What? Was that a typo?
there's not.
Is that a typo? Did you mean to send that? We all send our lists to my editor and he puts them in here for them all to be revealed at the same time. Is this intentional, Roldis? You can change it if it was a mistake.
Huh? No. This is definitely intentional. Yeah, it's intentional. It's intentional.
This is. Can we agree, chat? This is the back-to-back worst 2 picks in our top ranking players' history as a group, as a collective.
What? But, okay, Arsenal. I
So
could
funny.
honestly. I mean, I can see. I can't say anything about Arsenal. I put him lower, but Atomic. We're gonna need an explanation on that one. What is going on? How badly are G2 doing? What happened to Atomic? Did he not remember his controller?
No, the G2's not gonna do. They're not gonna do that bad. I think the long-standing duo of Chicago and JNaps are going to do more than Atomic. Atomic was pre-jumping last major. Can he repeat a pre-jump like pre-jump into? If it wasn't for those couple pre-jumps Atomic had, would he be MVP of that major? I don't think so. I think JNaps takes it, but he was still outstanding. He's still an outstanding player, mechanically gifted. He's a fantastic talent. I just think Chicago JNaps stepping up to the next level.
Oh boy.
It's okay. You know what I'm
Bates-
saying? Like
Bates,
y'all can have
welcome
him top 3. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can have him top 3. But when G2
I
goes
need
out
more fraud dizzes. I need more fraud dizzes.
it's okay.
There's a difference between top 3
You
and
are
18.
Fine.
You
It is
are
fine.
lost. You, sir, are lost. The Winter Major MVP.
Well, second best player of the Winter Major, but anyway.
No, wait, Johnny, it doesn't matter. He won the MVP.
Behind Joyo.
John, you are crazy. He's still clearly the best player on that team. I understand Chicago and Naps are playing really, really good, but he's still the best player. And you got this boy at 18?
18.
Are you out of your mind?
18.
What have you seen that justifies that? I'm guessing G2's not doing anything.
Wait, what just happened?
G2's out.
Is G2 not doing anything because of
That's
Oh,
better,
Johnny broke
Johnny.
it.
That's
Look,
way better.
Johnny got rid of that list.
Good-
We don't need to see it.
Oh my God!
I-
he got rid of the list.
I didn't. Wait. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I
Leave
didn't
it
do
like
that.
that.
Oh my
Wait,
God! Wait, what happened
Yeah.
to my list?
I didn't
Johnny!
do that.
Someone call the ref. That's all we need.
Johnny,
We need
what
a
do you
referee.
You don't
We
need
need a
to do
referee to
this no
step
more.
in. Someone needs to step in and give this guy an intervention.
You had
Wait.
extra 21. You have extra 21. Who else did he have? He has Atomic at 18. He had AJ at 24.
Wait, can I just send you my list, Johnny?
Someone just
Joyo
Oh no, it's back. It's
Nah,
back. It's back. At least, okay.
someone hit the kill
Yeah,
switch.
back.
Oh, get rid of
For
it.
good reason. For
Remove
good
the
reason.
1 or the 8 in front of that Atomic, and then we'll be okay.
I just want to point out I didn't do that. So I didn't do that, and I couldn't click
It's
off.
being checked by VAR.
I couldn't
that's
I
what I
couldn't fix it because by fixing it I would spoil. So I had to just wait to see what would happen. Yeah,
I'm guessing.
the
I'm
referee-
guessing your brother did that.
Yeah, probably my
big up.
brother's
Like the only
behind
thing I'm
scenes.
kind of okay with is the Joyo and Ocala, but I mean, I guess the AJ too. I mean, I don't even care about. It's just the extra 21. But you're 19 and 18. Ah, man, that's crazy.
Yeah. I think Arsenal's
Maybe
actually
Arsenal a
worse
little
than-
higher than
Yeah.
that, bro. But
It-
it's
Diz,
that
where
time
did
for me,
you
bro.
have Atomic? Did you have him number 1 or 2?
No, he
after
didn't. He
the
had him in
last
like 18. He had him in like 18
It's the
again.
same spot. Yeah,
He's in the same
No, no,
spot.
after
You
last
said
land.
you just didn't move it.
No, after last land, not before. After.
Oh.
Where
What
was
do you-
he after?
Yeah, when we were
18.
rating our top 15 of land.
Oh, I think it was like top 5, probably. Yeah, something like that.
Well, obviously top 5, but
Yeah.
you either had him 1 or 2.
He had to be. He was the MVP. You know, if I didn't put him top 5, then chat. I mean, this would have happened. Literally, this. What is happening now would have happened. So you know.
Wait,
cool,
didn't you have him? I
cool.
think you had him number 1 actually.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. If I
pretty
didn't have
sure,
him number 1, he was the MVP of the fall major or the
You
winter
could
major.
have Rise. A lot of people thought Rise deserved that. But he didn't win, so he didn't deserve to win.
Yeah.
But that's what
Me,
I think you know
CJ,
that.
and Johnny all had Rise, I think. And you
No,
two
CJ
You
had
don't win, you
Joyo.
don't deserve the MVP.
CJ had Joyo.
Yeah.
We had 2
Mhm.
rises, 1 Joyo, and yeah, you picked Atomic for MVP. I've just checked back the VOD, so He's
Someone
thinking
goes,
of
CJ
plummet.
had Joyo somehow. Come on. He was the true MVP. Don't come at me sideways like that. Unreal. Let's get the next one up, Johnny, because I
Yeah,
don't know if
let's-
we can talk about Atomic all day, but
we need to,
what
we
is
need
my
to
next...
keep going.
Oh, God.
We need to keep going. So let's see who's going to get attacked viciously on this one. Okay.
Oh, look, I see Calm. Hey, oh, wait, there was a Calm last time. I'm sorry. I mean, that's a great pick for Calm. I did not see your Calm. Arsenal
Yeah,
Chronic. See, I can't be-
CJ
I can't
picked
be-
Calm.
I can't be mad at any of these. I'm assuming y'all gonna get mad about my Joyo. But I mean, I think that's respectable.
He's
Based off-
he's a
based
little
off of-
low. Yeah, but we've already seen Rolders, so
Yeah.
it's just, and nothing compares to what we've seen from Rolders.
I knew this was going to happen at Bates. He was on a good start, but he ran out of space. Now he's going to need to start putting good players in the wrong places because he
What?
put so many players in here that weren't supposed to be there.
No.
So the list has to be wrong from here on. He just
Oh,
had,
now this
it
is
had to
actually
be.
fine. Look, like I gave y'all a great rationale as to why I didn't think Raul's Joyo at 20 is that crazy. I think that might be a little low. I obviously have him at 17. I think that's the lowest I could bring Joyo. The highest I was gonna
CJ.
bring Joyo was probably like 12. That's
Yeah,
it.
we're not gonna talk about CJ.
CJ, Arsenal is 17.
Yeah, wait.
No, CJ's so predictable. The moment CJ went on that tangent, I knew that he had him coming up soon. I knew he did.
Yeah, but
Listen,
didn't you just say that Arsenal at 19 was a worse pick than Atomic at 18? Just moments ago.
And 17, it's about where he is. You know, 17's about that spot. Oh, you know, he's a freak. He carried Space Station, and that's why you just nestle him in there at 17. Anywhere higher than that is ridiculous. If you think he's 19, get out of here. I don't want to hear. I don't want to. And then you've backed up that 19 with an 18 of Atomic, showing you how bad that pick of 19 Arsenal was. How discredible that was. But 17, that's the spot. That's the spot. 17, W pick. Thank you, everyone.
Is 17.
That's the spot.
17. I just can't believe you called it such a bad pick at 19 and you've got him 17. That's like the classic from Quinn Lobdell on the Rock League channel. It's like, how do you have Panda at 7? And then he had him at 6 himself. So just a legendary clip. But no, I think the worst pick here is Joyo.
Discredible. That's good.
Discredible, yeah. Yeah, Joyo's getting underrated by the NA boys massively.
I'm not underrating
What is
anything.
happening?
I guarantee you, one of these Oceania guys has Joyo like 15 or 14.
Don't call us one of these Oceania
Well,
guys like we're some kind of cult.
A brand.
We have brains. We
Hang
have
on.
minds of our own. Unbelievable.
Oh man. But it starts to like, I don't know, like the placements, the gap becomes bigger between close placements now that we're getting closer to the top of the list. Like, 24, 23 is close, but when you get to like 8 and 7, that's not there. There's a bigger gap there. It's like bigger gap at the top, I'd say, overall. You got to get
I
it
can
right.
see that, but 17 and 19 is also
Also,
it's
Bates, you
continents
can't say
apart.
one of the OC guys because CJ has Joyo 1. So
Yeah,
you-
yeah, probably.
you're
If he
just saying
somehow
me.
managed the Joyo 1, I really respect it, but
What do you mean if I somehow manage to put Joyo on? What does that mean? It's not. It's expected. Like it's just.
it's not
No.
expected. Because going into the winter major, Joyo's mechanics were on. But then he upped them again. His mechanics haven't been on like that. He's still really, really good. And his mechanics could up it, but like he played at such a high level at the winter major. Like he was off the ceiling every single play. He was twirling and whirling, going for musty doubles, flippers that double on command every single time. He was a machine on that run, man. Like that's hard.
Can
that's hard.
can
to
you tell
match
me-
him.
Can you tell me an international land where he wasn't on?
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Well, if that's what we're basing off of, you got me.
Wow,
You got me
that's
there.
crazy.
You got me. I'll take an L on that one. If that's the rationale, I can't beat it. I can't beat that.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right. Number 16. Across the board. We're going to keep doing them all at the same time for now. There it is. Wait, Arsenal at 16? How are you
Right.
going so
Number
crazy
16.
for 19? What?
16?
No
Okay, he
way,
wasn't
bro.
that good. He wasn't that good. All right.
No
Now, look,
way.
I understand that he carried Space Station, but after that, Daniel stepped up to the plate. So you having him at 16? You think that there's you seriously think that there isn't one player better than him on that list, like AJ? No, you're kidding yourself.
Arsenal's 5-16. I
I'll
just thought
take-
Arsenal at 23 was crazy. 23 is ridiculous. That's a 7
It
jump.
is. It is.
23 is
I
way
agree.
too low based off of what he did at LA Major. You got it.
Johnny.
What's up, Johnny?
Johnny.
Wait,
Yeah.
Johnny's put his
Johnny.
favorite player at 16. All right, we need to
Johnny.
let's move over. Let's move over a little
Johnny.
bit.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. You don't have him in your top 10? Yanks? Come on.
They've been bracketed. I think they've been bracketed. It's tough. I've been like looking again at the bracket. Like I said, I did my predictions on stream. Then I was thinking about it some more. Like they've actually kind of got a bracket of death because they start off against Carmine Corp, then they get G2. That's tough. So they're probably going lowers. If not round 1, probably round 2, and then waiting for them there will most likely be Liquid or Falcons or FaZe. That's hard. So I can't see them. I don't know. Top 8 is going to be tough for Furia. Top 8 is going to be
right.
tough.
But Johnny, is Yanks a top 10 player in the world?
In the world, yes, but after I saw this bracket for this major, no. Yeah, I think he's a top 10 player in the world, but that's not what we're doing here. We're doing like expected major performance.
He would have to be
Johnny-
a top 2 player in the world to beat those teams, and he's not.
Johnny, what I think you're forgetting about Furia, right, is that when they're at let's not forget that Team Liquid literally were born last year. Like these guys are 2007. Like they grew up and they had gigabit download speeds. Like these guys didn't have dial up, all right? So when you get on LAN and you're coming up against Furia, and when they score and they go, ooh, 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 these kids will be running. They'll be running back to like Oski. He's back in Poland. He's out of there.
They'll have to
all
be
right? They don't wanna
dodging
play.
headsets.
Furia on LAN they are like have the deepest, loudest voices. It sounds like they're actually gonna hurt you in real life. Like physically, it is scary. Furia are scary. So you think these 8-year-old kids on Liquid that are mechanical freaks are gonna be able to just?
Do you want me to
switch that
explain
off?
why? Do you want me to explain why though? Because I was looking up the reason I'm worried about Furia is because everything's going to be on the line. I think their world spot is going to be on the line in that lower bracket
invitational
round
spot.
2. Yeah, well, not their world spot. Yeah, not their wildcard spot. Their auto qualify spot for worlds, I think it's going to be on the line in lower round 2. And when everything's on the line like that, that is really, really hard to play. And if they're against Liquid, who don't care, they're like, whatever, let's just play and see what happens. That's tough. And against FaZe, who have already made it to auto qual worlds, that's tough. If they place Falcons there, I think they lose. I don't know. It's hard. After revising it and thinking about, oh boy, that scenario is not in their favor. It's hard. I don't know. It's hard to play when everything's on the line like that. That's going to be very, very nervous. I like Furia. I love Furia, but their bracket is so hard. It's so hard. If they had Space Station or like Endpoint or one of those brackets or Pioneers V1, I'd probably favor them. But yeah.
I
They got one of the
You
tough
have
ones.
them winning the
16
first
is-
match?
Yeah, I've got them beating Carmine. Close series though, so I can see it go. If Carmine win it, I wouldn't be massively surprised, but I do think Furia have the edge there. Yeah.
I think 16 is still incredibly high for you. Wait, look, whatever you want to look at it, like not low enough. So,
Like visually low, you mean?
well, I'm just thinking based on your sort of opinion of Yan, like if they didn't make the major, you would have put him at 16. So I feel like he's not really playing that well, in your opinion.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Kaio's really stepping up. Kaio's he's incredible. He's he is literally South American Garrett G. He's been around forever, and he's still one of the best players in the region. Yan had to do a lot of heavy lifting in the fall major to get them to look respectable. Then winter major, Kaio actually showed up huge. Cards like really playing well. I don't know. He doesn't have to be insane for Furia to do well anymore because Kaio really stepped up.
That being said, through this split, I've felt like Yan has been like huge step above Kaio and Card. That they've both been playing much more of a support role, which is maybe why they've struggled a little bit throughout this split against the Sam teams, or against Crew mostly.
It's just tough. It's tough. It's hard when if you're playing for your world's auto qual spot in lower bracket.
I didn't think of that. I didn't think
that's what I looked at. I was like, oh boy, if they face, because before I did the prediction and I had them beating Liquid, but then it crossed my mind like actually Liquid are not going to care. Fury are playing for their world's auto qual, because I realized if Fury don't make top 8 and Falcons just make top 8, Falcons steal the South America auto qual spot. It's as simple as that. It's no harder than that, which is crazy.
And it's not just Falcons. KCP can also steal their slot with.
KCP can steal it too. Yeah, an EU4 team could. It's so simple because there's such a big points jump. So it's really, I don't know. There's going to be so much pressure in that lower round too, and they're in the worst possible bracket for it. The team who don't care and Falcons and FaZe. Like what? How is that possible? It's nuts.
Snuck extra in at 16, bro. Why is extra at 16?
Look, I think that BDS are going to be in contention for the win, but I just think he's going to get outshadowed by his two teammates. I think in terms of when we're looking at them, he's going to get a little bit of the Vatira at the last major treatment.
And people still have Vatira in the top 10, even after all that. So that means, you know what that means, Yama? He's too low.
I mean, that's if they make the grand final. I think that means he's too low. But if they come out third, then I think he'll end up being in the perfect position.
I mean, it depends. If you put extra 16 and then you've got Monkey Moon, Seiko 1-2, then it's fair enough because maybe extra's just sitting in net and Monkey Moon, Seiko are carrying. We have to wait and see like where Monkey Moon and Seiko are before the extras like ratings are completely clear. Right. Let's do number 15. Let's keep it moving. We're going to keep doing 4 at a time, I think, until we reach top 10 maybe. And we can start doing rapid fire 1 at a time. Oh, look at us.
There you
go.
Synergy.
Of Laniels?
Laniel 15.
That's right. The best player on the team. That's just how it is.
Yeah, but not by that much, though. Not too much, though.
I'd say by about 8
Not
spots.
too much, though.
It's
not too much, though.
No, he literally plays exactly what Sipical did for that team when Sipical was on form. He literally, to a T, does what Sipical did. It's not even like
except he's better. He's better than Sipical though. So
no, he wasn't. That. He's Sipical was the best player in the world at one point, Johnny.
Yeah, but not now though, and not this year.
I mean, relatively though. I mean, Sipical was just better than a lot of people early on. Oh, at that point in time, like relatively, it's really hard to be better than everybody else now, especially at that young. Like Dan definitely.
Let's go, Laniel. There we go.
Dan is better than Sip, relatively speaking. And coming to the league, bro.
I don't know.
Because you gotta be like on a Monkey Moon, Seiko type level to be the best in the world now.
So you don't think Daniel could ever reach that?
No, Daniel can reach it, but I'm saying no. As a rookie, no. Like that takes a little bit. At 15 years of age, that's like Rock Lee's reaching that point where you gotta reach like 17, 18 to really hit that. Cause you really gotta add the intangibles. Gotta think Monkey Moon.
Not the intangibles.
It's the reason Monkey Moon's so great.
Oh no.
Like the vision, the thought process, it's the little things. You watch Monkey Moon's tape. If you actually know Rock Lee, like we all know Rock Lee. And if we all watch Monkey Moon play, it's near flawless Rock Lee. Especially when it's Rock Lee so constant. But a lot of people can't add that, especially when you're 15. It's so much to process.
So what happened in RLCS Season X? Were you guys just not watching any Monkey Moon tape at all? Because he's actually been doing that for 2 years now.
I was watching it, but he was playing nobody. So that's why I was discrediting him. Because your region was garbage. And I stick to that. There's so many people nowadays.
I feel like...
you know how much I hear now about how EU wasn't good now? But when we were on First Touch, saying that the whole entire time, everybody acted like we were crazy. Your region was garbage.
No, you are crazy, though. EU was better the entire of RLCS Season X. Literally the whole time.
Because Vitality snuck in and won the championship. They're irrelevant right now.
No, they fell off. They fell off. But like before in RLCS Season X, they were actually good though.
You have random teams.
It was that bad.
Let's go.
It's a long time. Vitality were good, but like that's a long time ago now. It's taking time. EU
They
RLCS
jumped
Season
off
X was better
the
because
Eiffel Tower, man.
Smad proved. Smad was basically like, let's decide who's been better for the
Oh,
entire
no way.
online era.
No way
Like,
we're
let's just
bringing up
settle.
Smad.
Let's just decide
Not Smad.
who wins the online era of Rocket League, the no LAN era. That's what Smad was really for, and
Right.
EU took it comfortably. No
And then
NA,
it ended with
NA teams in the playoffs.
Major,
Where
come on.
are the NA teams in the playoffs? And then you have
If
Fall Major as
Jazzer's
well.
team didn't go 0-10, I swear that they would have watched everybody in your region.
I
My
hate
team would have
Jazz.
watched everybody.
Your team that went completely 50-50
Johnny, I
on
had a
win-loss.
team.
Oh
I had
my
to make a whole
God.
new team, and I still almost made it. The boys still almost made it. Stop it. Stop
Also,
it.
Bates, I can't listen to anything you say because you were going on and on about SSG third place. They almost made the final. And now you got both Daniel and Arsenal 15-16, and I assume you don't have
You have them
Rebels
at
above them,
22
so-
and 23. I think
Yeah,
if-
I'm not the one here arguing that they're going to have like an amazing event again, that they're going to come top 3. Or
clearly
anything
you
like
have them
that.
going out in like the first round.
But actually, wait a second. If Yummy has Daniel in his list, then their average rating would be like, if he's got Daniel next, he still has like the average SSG player at 18. But if you don't have Typical teammates, your average SSG
Rettles?
player, or Rettles, sorry, if you don't have Rettles, then your average SSG player is like 20. So Yummy would have SSG
I'm
better.
talking about average. That's
what you have to do, though.
Too low. Yes, Arsenal too low. Land Arsenal was too great. Too great to be below 20. That's what that like I didn't say it.
I just think Laniel, like, sure, he was bad at the start, but he's going to be consistent performer this time.
I
think
agree.
Arsenal's
That's why he's at
gonna need
15.
to step up.
Yeah,
he's
Yummy
more
doesn't
than
have
one.
riddles though, so he's average.
Oh
will
wait,
still
he
be
doesn't have
lower.
Rettles
Yeah,
either. So it'd be like
Exactly.
20.
Yeah. So even with the average nonsense that I'm still not going to credit, it's still out the park. Bates beats him. Batter upswing.
You don't know where I have
But
Daniel.
you don't have Rettles either. So
You don't know where I have
if,
Riddles.
if Laniel's way up in Yummy's
You
list, then
don't
you've
have
got the
Reynolds,
same.
bro.
you don't know where I have Reynolds.
You do not have Reynolds.
You don't have Reynolds.
You don't have Reynolds.
Stop it.
You don't.
Slater might be 14. I was talking to Slater.
Well, let's find out. Let's go to 14 and see if it's Reynolds. Oh, would you look at that? It's not Reynolds. It's Archie. What? It's Archie.
Hey, Bates, I always knew you
Both
and
are.
I
There
were
we
so
go, Yummy.
smart.
There you go.
Oh,
Look
God.
at you. I'm starting to link
So
up with people. It's about
intelligent.
time y'all start using y'all's brain a little bit. Daniel at 15, solid. Archie at 14. I respect it. Chicago
You know-
at 14.
Oh, look, I was worried about that, but then Diz put Atomic at 18, so now I think I can just slip through. I think this is fine. I think we can move on.
Chicago's been popping off this split.
Chicago's been playing so well.
Do you think
I
he's
mean,
not
if
gonna...
you're going to have all three G2 players, I mean, from 14 onwards is pretty good, isn't it? Like,
I mean, what is
Yeah,
that?
but
Is that
why
top
is he
33?
last of the G2s?
I'm purely just going on last LAN. I'm forgetting. I think online it's hard. It's hard to really correlate online to LAN. I think we saw that with a few players stepping
Good
up. You know, you only have to look at Rise last LAN, who just turned into the best player in the world. So. I'm just going to put him at 14. I think he had a good LAN, but J Naps was nearly the MVP, and Atomic was the MVP. So
Naps was nearly the MVP.
there you go.
There you go. You can't be mad.
If I put him any higher, everyone's going to be like, "Oh, well, you must have G2 dominating everyone." So I'm just going to sit him back a bit. There's still some good players to come.
I can't
Yeah,
complain.
sit him a little bit down. 14. Thank you.
It's kind of facts. I don't kind of put my list together looking at the bracket the entire time. I'm not gonna lie. So
I'm trying to what you look at in general.
you know what I look at? I'm like, you know what I think? I use an eye test. There's something that you always seem to say, Bates. You look at the eye test, right? And what I do is just like,
The eye test
who
has
do I
extra at
think?
21?
No, listen. Who do I think? Last major,
Wait,
definitely.
You watch the eye,
Definitely.
you look at the eye test and you have Atomic at 18.
Listen, a lot of facts came to light where it was just like, yeah, maybe Chicago and JNABs deserve a lot more credit than they have been given, because it kind of seems like, especially when it comes out of your mouth, Bates, that Atomic is a one-man wrecking crew, and he's the reason why G2 is as successful as they've been for as long as he's joined the team. But it truly is. Huh?
He is a crucial component. There's a team.
Sure, definitely.
Team sport.
But I mean, you can't ignore the fact that Chicago and JNAPs are like the best duo. in the
I
game.
never ignore that. I never ignore that. There's a reason why we've always done all these lists and you've never seen either of them below like 10. because
I think I need a fact check on that. I'm not gonna lie. I need a fact check on that.
it's gonna be really hard. I might have had Naps in Chicago at like 12 and 13 or 11 and 12 one time.
So you just lied and you just flip
I
flopped
said
immediately.
below like 10. I said it's gonna be really hard. I should have said 15.
Yeah, and then they were below 10 like immediately afterwards.
Yeah, because then I said like 10. I didn't say below 10.
Yeah,
I said
that's
below 10. Don't like it.
misguidance. You're leading the witness. I just want to point out that I get a lot of people complaining about my Yan at 16 pick, but I'm not seeing any yellow on 3 of these lists yet. And if Yan is the only player up there, then I think that all those complaints need to be retracted, because if you look at the averages, then actually I've rated Furia about the same as people who only have one Furia player on the list in the first place.
This isn't a team ratings list, first of all. This is an individual players. So I'm going to be rating my players, not on my overall team performance, Johnny. And I think that, similar to last major, G2, phenomenal team performance. Individually, we might have had KSL a bit higher, but phenomenal team
Oh,
performance.
gosh.
But
I
we're not
remember
doing
that when he had them all 1, 2, and 3, basically.
We're all about the individual players here, so let's not worry about the team averages.
I think we should worry about the team averages, and I'm going to bring it up at the end because I've based my list off it. So
My list.
Once again, great Archie pick. Great Archie pick. He's amazing.
We were the 2 highest on Archie. That's everyone picking Archie now.
Is Archie the first player who's been picked by everybody? I think he might be. Unless has everybody picked Arsenal? Yeah, Arsenal was the first one.
No.
Arsenal was the first one that was picked by everybody.
Yeah, Arsenal.
Technically O'Callaghan, because CJ has him outside of his top 24.
In fact, we're not even that widespread in Arsenal. The range on Arsenal is actually pretty small
You
compared
have them
to
23 and 22. Everybody else is solid.
the range. Though is pretty good. 16 to 23 is not a big
It's
range
not
for
terrible.
all 5 of us to have a player in. That's actually compared to like
at that
you're going to
stage
see at
as
the
well,
end.
like the way I did my list is I had a band at the top, like T1 picks, T2 picks, T3 picks. Like that's just like well and truly in a huge range of tier 3 picks kind of thing.
But trust, by the time
Maybe
we get to the top of the
pick.
list, I think it's gonna be like one of the more. I think Arsenal might be actually one of the ones that we agree on the most. The one with the least spread across like all of the picks. There's more of a range on Archie right now, as well, and probably extra when
That's
we're
your
finished.
fault.
And Joyo, and we'll see. Is there more of a range on AJ? Yeah, there's just about as much of a range on AJ. In fact, there's more, because AJ was 16 and 24. So we agree more on Arsenal than AJ, actually.
Wait, I just realized Johnny doesn't have AJ on his list yet.
I don't.
He doesn't have him.
You
I don't.
You had him like 25 last time I was on here.
He doesn't have anybody on phase actually yet.
Oh
Nope.
boy.
He's just gonna have like
that
first
means-
killer at
that
1.
means a phase
And then
player
he's gonna
right
be
here.
like,
The
he's
phase
gonna
player
first kill at 1,
definitely
and then be like, look at the team averages. Look at the team averages. Like, I got first killer at 1, so that means they got to come top 6.
You definitely have the phase player at 13.
Let's find out. Boom! It's
He
AJ,
does.
everybody.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Yeah,
come on. Look, Raul, I can't dap you up though because your list is so
whoops.
dang bad. But
It's
Sip at
okay, bro.
13, Naps at 13.
Naps at 13 is kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie.
Naps at 13.
I don't know the last time Naps has played bad. Like I don't know the last time Naps has played bad. feel like every single time he is on the pitch,
Whoops.
he is a top 2, top 3 player on that field at any given moment. Like
True.
he doesn't play bad at all.
Last major, like I thought he was the MVP of the group stage for G2, but I've just been looking at Chicago. I had to put somebody down here from G2, and I put Chicago up.
Chicago
above him.
did have a good split. I'm not going to complain about JNAP 13 too much because Chicago's split has been ridiculous. I think Chicago the spring split has been top 3 NA, so you can make a case for any of them. I think.
Also, I completely forget my list. I've just been waiting for it to come up.
This is the best part about doing this. You're just like, oh, what did I put again? Oh yeah, that
I
guy.
ain't got too many problems with these placements, so it's okay. Actually, the 13 still a little low, but other than that, I'm good.
I think you guys honestly are all.
I think at this point, I'm literally the second highest of extra. So behind you, clearly. So
Are you? Wait, yeah, you are.
everyone else is
also
extra
Bates.
below.
Like last time, you were arguing that if a team had like multiple, all 3 in the top 10, they're going to win LAN. They
That's
had all
crazy.
3 players in the top 10, and it looks like you're going to have both all 3 of BDS and all 3 of G2 in the top 10. So
Am
they're
I?
both
That's a
winning
good
well.
question. There's a couple
Are
more
you-
spots
do
to
you-
go.
They're gonna be
No
1
way.
through 6. Like,
Oh, he's gonna fulfill that rule by putting them 11 and 12. Yeah.
No, he's I'm waiting for the Gaming Gladiators all in the top 6.
I've got to call you guys out though for being so recency biased on Sypical. This is crazy that you've put him 13. I don't know what you guys are thinking. Like, there's no
I
way.
agree, Johnny.
There's
I
no
thought 21
way
was
he's
good.
13. 21. I think 21 is generous, and that might spoil the fact I don't even have
Generous.
I
He
don't even
played
have Sypical
so well.
in
First
one
off-
event. In one event, he played
and
so well.
he's like the second. He's actually played well in all of the events. He just played so
No.
well for real, as a team unit on the last event. He's like second in points in NA behind First Killer.
No, he's
behind
not.
his teammate.
No, there's no way.
Behind First Killer. His
In
numbers
what-
are incredible.
In
His
the
rating's
entire
incredible.
split, no, he's not.
He is. I
No,
think
he's not.
he
I
is.
think he is.
I
something
think
like
he
that.
is.
What for?
Yeah, he
For
was
what?
At one point.
For points per game or something? What are you looking at here?
Just for octane rating.
Shots.
Pull up the stats. Come on, let's have a look.
Did I stay lying? I think he might top 5 maybe.
For the
No, I
entire
could've sworn-
split?
No. Go into the third regional. I could have sworn he was second in A. I could have sworn he was second
I
A
mean,
behind First Killer.
I just know that the second regional, I was not impressed by Sypical. Third one, he did really well. Second one,
Hold on.
I was not impressed
I
at
got
all.
D-Rex that shit.
So
pinned.
off 1 regional is why you're rating him low.
I mean, the first regional, I thought First Killer was their best player, and that Sypical and AJ were both okay. Second regional, I thought Sypical wasn't good at all, and again, First Killer was their best player. And I
Killer's
think
always the
Sypical is
best
their
player.
worst player in the second regional. And now in this third regional, I think First Killer is the best player again, and Sypical
he
is
drops.
probably competing
He
with
drops.
AJ.
He is
Typical
third.
is the-
He is third in NA rating. Behind
11th in
Chicago
NA
and First
score
Killer.
per game. And 11th for score. So,
Okay, well, I was
you know,
thinking
that
octane
20
rating.
Well, someone said that Octane is not a good rating. So, Alloy54, we agree with you.
Who said that?
Wait, but CJ, don't you always top the octane rating? So
Exactly. So, it's just.
Oh, the
I'm the
truth
number 1 rated
comes
player for the
out.
whole season in
The
OCE. So,
truth
take that as
comes
you
out.
will. 21 at Typical. I think that's good. Good spot.
Typical
13's
for
good going.
NA, no qualifiers
Yeah.
is number 6 in octane rating.
Still though, like, so you're gonna go like full octane rating on Sypical 13, but then for everyone else, it's the intangibles. Like, what is going on here? What have you done?
It's not even octane rating. I think for FaZe to be successful, which where do you have them, Johnny, at this major? Top 6 probably. In order for them to even make it, they have to play like a team. And for them to play like a team, and what we just saw them winning was Sypical, right? Breaking out of his shell. If he plays to that extent, which I think
Listen.
he will play to that extent, to make it to top 6 in
No,
the most
that's to win though. If they're gonna win, sure, Sypical's got to be on the top 24, probably in the like top half or close.
They get top
at
6.
So you
least.
think they
For-
get top 6 in the most packed major
They
that
just
we
got-
probably have ever seen?
They just got top 4. I didn't see Sypical like anywhere near the top of anybody's list. I'm gonna look up the YouTube video
Okay,
right
yeah,
now.
he
probably
was on
wasn't
Diz's
the
list.
but
Where was he? Was he on anyone's
He was
list?
on
So they,
Diz's 15.
Predictions,
definitely
Johnny.
on mine.
Predictions.
I'm just saying, we're not even after the event. We weren't even predicting anymore. We were just literally ranking the player's performance. I don't think any of you even put him like
me
in
see
the
what I
top
have.
10.
Diz had him at 15, and that was it. That was the only
So
person.
only one of us put him in
Look,
top
I'm the
15, and
only
now
one
he's
who ever-
13.
Look,
And you're
he's
saying
up-
the top
he's up
6?
on
Oh,
his
also, you were
Crazy.
wrong, Diz. You were very
But they
wrong.
got
on that.
fourth. They got fourth
About what?
with him only being 15.
About Sypical 15. So I have him up here. I've put him way up because I think last event they started really slow. They got the new roster. It looked really awkward. Sypical looked uncomfortable. He was missing random stuff on the backboard. But then as the tournament went on, they got better and better. And I think that's just
I
going to
remember why
continue. And Sypical having a great last event, I think they're going to come in really confident into this major, and they don't have too much to play for. So they're all in a great. They've already got the major invite, the world's invite, right?
I didn't have Sip because I thought Sip and AJ played terribly up until like basically their last series.
Yeah.
Even when they perfect swept BDS, I thought that was all FK. That Sip and AJ were not
Yeah,
good.
it was literally FK. Like,
But this-
you're saying that they don't get top 6 without Sypical being a 13th best player at the LAN. I think they do because they have
I think
already.
this
They did
major's
that.
tougher.
They got 4th at the last LAN with Sypical not even being in the top 15, in my opinion. But you had him
That's
at
a
13.
different. That's a
Rhodes.
different format, and I think the major's easier. Major was easier. This is loaded. This double elimination, you have no breaks. You gotta go all in every single series. Every series you have you back something against the wall, and then a lot of these are best of fives. They have to go up against who's their first round matchup? I don't remember, but then, they play Power, I think. But then after that, they got to play the winner of Liquid Falcons. Then from there, you got to play who's that? BDS.
EDS.
And then if you lose to BDS, you gotta play like a Liquid Falcons or somebody else again. So I mean, like for them to get that, they gotta really ball out. They are not gonna be able to sneak by. Zip has to perform.
So you think he has to be the 13th best player for them to get top 6?
No, I say I put him in the top 20. I say I'm at 13. I think he's gonna be 13th best player in that range.
If they finish
call that
6th
like a tier
place, Sypical's going to be the 13th best player and AJ's going to be 20th. If FaZe finish 6th.
Well, Johnny,
wait.
as my list keeps revealing itself, you'll see why.
I'm saying
Wait, Johnny, but you don't even have him on the list.
I
then.
don't have him on my list. I'm going to spoil it. I don't. Because I'm not recency. I do use recency bias for my list.
But then
He
they're
played
not
one good
making
event.
top 6, Johnny.
No, I think they are because they've done it already. They made top 4 with Sypical not being anywhere near this good, and AJ barely scraping into top 15 players in the LAN because they've got first killer on their team. So you just have to get carried by FK.
Okay,
it's
so when they play
Yes.
BDS this time, you think they're gonna perfect sweep them?
No, I think BDS are probably going to win this time because they got Seiko. But I think
Okay,
first
exactly.
killer.
That's a completely different thing.
But I think first killer is the reason why they got top 4s. Simple.
I agree. I also think they got favorable matchups and they took advantage of them. There's no favorable matchup. This is loaded. This is so loaded. Double elimination, backs against the wall, best of 5s, so now you're best of 7s. You're playing a best of 5 to get top 8. That is ridiculous. That is.
Isn't it to get top 6? Don't they just have to win twice? They just have to. Well, it's not like it's easy.
They
but
gotta beat Falcons.
They have to beat Falcons. So they have to. But Powers, that's you should win that if you're FaZe. So they really just have to beat Falcons. That's it. Or Liquid.
Wait,
just
don't
that.
they have to
then
beat
they're top
BDS
6.
to get top 6?
No, I don't
No,
think
just
so.
let's just get top 3.
They only have to.
And
That's what I'm
also,
saying. Like, why are you guys? Why are you guys saying? Yeah, why are you guys saying it's like so? You need Sypical to pop off? Not really. You just need first killer to carry, and they're gonna get top 6.
If first killer is
Carry
not
against
first,
them
if
three?
he is not first on your list, if he is not first, number 1 on your list, it's fraudulent. It's actually fraudulent because if he has to carry against these top teams at this major without any help from his 2 teammates, it doesn't make sense.
You got
at all.
both FaZe players below the median. They're below the median. They're in the gutter. I don't know.
No, I got AJ 13. That's pretty high.
First killer better be valedictorian.
I got AJ
wait,
13 though.
He
Oh,
has
wait,
to be number
AJ's
1.
right
He
there.
literally
My bad.
has
Yeah,
to
I've
be
got
number
AJ
1.
13.
AJ's right there.
But I just want to point out, so they literally FaZe got 4th place at the last event, and I had after event I put AJ 14, first killer 7, Sypical nowhere to be seen. So I think that's around about a 4th, 5th. Let's say that the event got harder. I say that's about top 6. Is if you got
Yeah, I
somebody
think
like
that's fair.
someone in your top, 7, someone in your top like 14, and then the other guy like either not on the list or at the bottom of the list. That's about what it takes to get 6th these days. Because you've got 5 teams that are better than you. That's 15 players. So there's a lot of players who are going to be ahead of you if you're the worst player in your team.
Where do you think FaZe is coming? Where do you think they're finishing?
I think they're finishing top. I got them finishing top 3, top 3.
So you got AJ 24, and Johnny could have a super cool at 26.
It doesn't
or
though. Not at
27.
that tangent.
Nah, I got him like maybe.
Not at that tangent.
Let's say
But what I'm
30.
saying on
30.
averages, you're going to top 3. He could easily still have FaZe finishing top
He's
6
not
without
gonna
having typical.
I don't see Johnny having FK at 1. I do not see it. I do not see Johnny.
He doesn't
I see
have
him
to be
having
at 1
Yeah,
though.
but you have AJ.
He doesn't have to be at 1 though.
Like,
I just
averages-
explained it. Like
Come on.
they're still gonna average out like a 14, 15 for their players if you have FK at like 6.
I guess FK is just hard carrying, but he's not the best player at the land. Like he's just hard carrying his team to top 3, but he's just not the best.
If
Top
FK
3,
was
but AJ
1,
sucks.
that's like top 3 too. But if you've got a first killer like lower than that, I think they're finishing like 6th or something. So a bit of a clue as to where I've got first killer. Not 1. But no, I think Sypical probably like honestly for me, if I had to rank him, I would put Oski, Rettles, Super Lucky,
Spoiling his list now.
Card.
This is me.
I'd put at least those 4 ahead of him. Then it would be like a toss up between like Mist, Sypical, something like that.
Yeah,
So yeah, maybe
Sypical around,
something.
like,
Let's say
30.
something around 30. I think Sypical's 30s. That's why I'm saying 13. It like we got a big range on Sypical
Oh my!
because you
I know,
guys are.
Johnny, listen.
You guys have got recency bias, which might work, by the way. It can work because your recency bias is very like it's a very like two-edged coin,
Listen,
because
Johnny,
he
that-
might actually carry that form over and be insane, or he could just be the typical that he was
Now he's
before.
covering his bases, T-Bates. He's
No, I'm just
flip-flopping.
saying. You're
he's not flip-flopping. He's not
the reason
flip-flopping.
recency bias is not reliable is because it's not over a long period of time. That's why you're picking him at 13 because he did well in the very most recent event. But he could just play like he did before that, because that's what his more consistent level.
But he hasn't.
So
he hasn't
it's
played, like terrible. He
Yeah,
played
he
terrible
played pretty badly.
in regional 2. But then like the first day or two of the winter major, he was okay. He was super shaky, but then it ramped up as it progressed. They played fantastic as a team. That's how they got top 4. I don't think FK was hard carrying as much as you think he was.
I think he was.
I think he was hard carrying.
I
to be honest.
I think that Johnny, this is very similar to when you told me Liquid was about to perform, and I said no, they're not, and you said you'll see, Bates. I think this.
But that actually, nah, not really, because Team Liquid were consistent. They were consistent. I think they were consistently, good, but just couldn't. They were just too nervous. So I was basing that over like a long period of time. Me watching these.
Nervous.
I
Have
watched.
a butt in there.
I watched these players play. I've watched Oski play for a long time. I've seen what Chronic can do. I know how good Atto is. So when I tell you that Liquid are good, I'm not saying that because I see them do well in one event. I'm telling you, I've seen these guys in the come up over years, literally years. That I'm saying that prediction to you based off lots of evidence. But like saying typical 13 is just because of one event, the last one that happened.
It's not.
It really is.
That's off the whole entire split for me. He upped it in the last event. The first 2 events were solid. He upped it in the last.
The second
one.
event was not solid for Typical. There's no way it was
Second
solid.
event they came.
The second
12th,
event was
right?
not solid. Yeah, weren't they 12th?
Yeah.
Typical
nice
was
as well.
trash in the second
Lost
event.
It ain't
to
soft.
Who did they lose to? Who did they lose to,
They lost
Bates?
to NRG and Complexity.
They lost to Cole. They lost to Cole.
Was
And
it-
Typical was
was
not
it-
good.
was it-
5 overtime. They were kind of robbed a little bit in that overtime. But
Losing NRG is bad. Huh?
Well, they lost to 2
yeah.
teams who
Is that
didn't make major.
is that the series where AJ
Yes,
shot the ball like 20 times at the net and couldn't score once?
yeah.
And
Yeah.
Johnny has him up here. Yep. Mhm.
Because
I
AJ,
got blamed
remember losing my
for that
voice.
when AJ shot the
And
ball
they
20
blamed-
times.
They blame Sipple.
AJ shot the ball 20 times and could have hit the back of the net. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to-
hey, I'm just saying AJ's a more consistent performer over the season, and he's been better at lines so far.
Over the season, maybe over the season, yes. But
I think he was better at the winter major than Typical, and I think across the whole season
fair
AJ's
too.
been better. So
that's
I'm putting
fair.
him higher
We
because I've
disagree
got a
on the
lot of
spring split.
evidence. I think Spring Split Typical was marginally better than AJ, but not enough to swing it based on the fact that AJ was better for the whole rest of the season for me.
It's all about current form, Johnny. Current form.
Yeah, well, it is for your prediction, but we'll have to wait and see. Maybe not. Maybe he's going to flop
Hmm.
again. He's been pretty nervous at other times this season, choking big moments.
He has
So-
been nervous. Trust me. I've heard enough of that from FT and Demar. Yeah, gosh.
All right, a couple more rounds of everybody being revealed at once. Then we'll get into rapid fire one by one, so we can really roast each other. But this is number 12.
Yeah.
Oh, let's-
my Joyo 12.
let's go, Yummy.
Johnny.
Rise, the most clutch player of all time. Okay.
Is it 12? Is it 12?
This is just a hater. This is just a hater.
Your list is
First
all over the place,
Extra,
man.
then Atomic, then Rise.
I love that you can say Rise, the most clutch player of all time, and it's actually statistically proven now that he is. He just
Yeah.
scores more 0-second goals. So you're right. But wait, you got Joyo 20 and Rise 12.
Oh, I forgot Joyo 20. Oh,
What
God.
happened? What's happening to Moist? Are they only getting like 5th place or something?
Fifth, 6.
Only 5th.
Only fifth? What's wrong with
Like,
only
it's like,
fifth?
yeah, like what's
That's
wrong with
bad.
that, Johnny?
What's wrong with fifth?
Because
They
did
lose-
they,
what
did
are
you
they
not see
losing
them in the
to?
most recent event? If you're saying Typical's 13 based on the most recent event, did you not see what Moist just did in the most
They
recent event?
snuck away with a whole bunch of overtimes against BDS. That's what happened.
I'm just
They
saying you're
kept
being
sneak.
consistent here. That's all I'm saying. Like you're basing your Typical off the most recent event, but now Rise and Joyo are down here, and he's not see them in the most recent event. They were pretty good.
Technically speaking, if you do the averages, he has.
You like the averages now? What up? What's going on today?
No, I don't like the averages. That's why I said it in that weird voice. See, I'm talking like, yo, if you do the averages now. FaZe won the regional and Moist did too.
Wait, is that
And
a
we're
Scottish
always rating
accent?
Moist higher at the moment because he has the averages different. Moist's average is higher than FaZe's average, so technically he's rating Moist better at the current moment. But we all know it's gonna change because he definitely doesn't have Verteer over VK or over FK. But
Also, we're one pick away from Bates having all 3 of both G2 and BDS in his top 10.
Oh, really? Are you sure about that?
Oh boy. So,
That'd be
they're,
interesting.
so based on Bates'
that'd be
logic from the last time we did this, they're both winning the line.
No.
No, we gotta see who's 11.
They're literally both winning.
Whoever's
no.
11 does
I'm
not
saying-
win
I'm-
land.
Yeah, no. Well, yeah.
You
based off
said
that, but
T-Bates
I did-
2022 said that if you've got all of a team in the top 10, they have to be winning the land. So there's gonna be
Exactly.
a
But what happens
paradox.
if two teams?
Teams 1 through
listen.
6.
You have two teams in there, and then I think the story changes.
That's what everybody else had. And that was your problem. That everybody had both Queso and G2 all in their top 10.
Did
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That was your entire
Yeah,
reason
that
for
was it.
argument.
Watch it back. We've got the evidence.
Oh, well, good.
gonna
Y'all
need
go
to
watch
review
it back.
that.
Listen, I am a man of pure consistency. I evolve with life. I evolve with life. As life changes, I change. I grow.
So
I
you're
never stay
consistently inconsistent, is what you're saying.
Consistently flip flop.
But everyone knows me because I've evolved.
Inconsistent.
I am a higher life form.
Listen, look at Yan. Yan's in at
Yeah,
12.
look at him.
Raul, once again, you had one good pick on this list. I guess Archie at 16 is not bad. And Chronic at 17. But Rise at 12, too low. It's okay.
TRK at 12, is that too low?
That's respectable.
No, it's not.
How
It's
is-
disrespect.
How is it?
Disrespect.
Respectable.
What is he doing there?
What's he doing there? He's actually comfortable. He's eating breakfast and lunch and dinner right now, and he's making his way through the bracket as we speak.
So they're not coming second place this land, getting
Maybe not,
getting
maybe
just
not.
beaten out.
Maybe
with
not.
Ahmad number 1.
Maybe not, unless Ahmed somehow snuck his way to number 1 spot again. Which, listen, we can't say that'd be too far fetched.
CJ as well. What happened to where's Card?
He's off
Where's
the
your
list.
boy?
Yeah,
All right,
where's
let's be serious for a second here, Yummy. I mean, this is a very tough list. I mean, come on. I don't, we'll let some other things slide, but I mean,
This is the first time you've ever not had Card.
I can't just, all of a sudden, pick things based on who I'm friends with. I mean, we got to be serious. We're making the best list. I'm trying to. That absolutely correct, and he might be number 1 again. But I'm making the W list today, ladies and gentlemen. And can we go back to Atomic at 18? It's just I keep staring at it.
Every time somebody calls out CJ, Atomic at 18.
I mean, yeah, it's a good default thing to back on because nothing will be as bad as that pick.
Will
Actually,
it
I
though?
don't know. Ross has some questionable thing. 21 for the extra is kind of crazy too. So
Right,
Pull up the next one.
one more big
Ooh.
round of 11s,
12,
ladies and gentlemen.
Atomic
There it
18.
is.
Ooh.
Let's
All right,
go, Yummy.
I'll go first because someone's got to palm this off to me as I'm the first person to have Vatira. Look, I think that although Vatira has clearly been dominant online, I think this is what did we say going into the last major, ladies and gentlemen? Everyone's like, Vatira is going to absolutely dominate, and then the other two stepped up, and I'm just going off that again. I'm going off the land performance. T-Bates is trying to tell me that Joyo can't possibly play any better on land. Well, that was the only land he's played at, so I'm thinking he's going to do it again. So I'm putting him. He's still at 11. You can't say L. He's at 11, and I've clearly got the other two guys inside the top 10. I mean, they're coming clearly top 3, top 2, top 1. So you can't say L. Like that's pretty good. I'm putting him there.
Anti-recency bias.
Yeah, and I'm going
Longevity bias.
Well, if anything, this is a major recency bias. You're just gonna put them in the same order that you put them, or that they ended in when they.
I think you have Vatira 11.
Land
Yeah,
bias.
I'm just going off landform. Yeah, pretty much.
Chicago at 11. Okay, not bad. I guess.
We've had it
Yeah.
confirmed, by the way.
Looking at
T-Bates-
the list, I think I have G2 doing better than where I've ranked them based on the Johnny Boy formula. So
You have to
they
use the
probably
formula.
should have been a little bit higher based on the Johnny formula.
But look, we've got it confirmed, by the way. There's Ahmad at 11 for Bates, so he's got all of G2 and BDS in the top 10. They're both winning. It's confirmed.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, I've just
Also,
realized.
Ahmad just won better than TRK. I'm guessing you got them 5th, 6th, maybe a top 4 Bates.
In that range, you're right about that. These guys, hey, listen, it's tough sledding out here. They're gonna end up dropping to the lowers at some point. They gotta make a run. Eventually, they're gonna run out of gas.
Off the I guess we can call it the Boymula. Johnny Boy formula.
There's no evidence of them losing gas in the lower bracket in RLCS events, though. So That
There is
logic
no
doesn't
evidence.
work.
You're right. Congratulations.
The logic
No,
doesn't
there-
work.
Well.
Right, one more round of actually we're into
Love
10.
it.
Shall we do
Now,
rapid
we
fire?
can do all these at the same time. We do the top 9.
Yeah.
Top 9. Okay, well we'll do
Let's
a few
have
more
one.
like this because it is getting pretty late. So let's just keep going. Or pretty early in other parts of the world. There we go. Nobody agreeing on this one.
Only.
Wait.
Okay.
What is happening over here? What?
Nolly!
No, yeah, 10.
Pause. Wait a sec. Atomic at 18 and Nolly at 10.
Nolly at 10?
This guy either has the
I
best
genuinely-
playbook in history or something. Like he's writing up. He's got inside information on the entire competition. These intangibles.
Jeez,
to
how
put him at
many
10,
how many
because there is no
intangibles are
shot
there?
to put him at 10.
How many intangibles have you got on Nolly? You better give us a list right
He's
now.
Bill Belichick. He has the playbooks of the other team, his own playbooks. He's making desks on the side for Wario when he slams his desk. He's getting controllers for Itachi and the language barrier. He's doing it all. Nolly's gonna average 3,000 points a game. He's gonna be top 10, and Casey will still go out second round.
I love how you covered yourself for the next question. So,
Going out second round.
How did
Well, we
you
can't.
manage
Well, we
to
can't
make
argue with
that?
that.
How'd
Yeah,
you
we can't
manage to
argue
do
with
that?
This explains why he was so mad earlier about Astro
Wow.
being called the best. Oh my god, because Nolly's so good.
Nolly's amazing. Nolly, keep doing you, brother. Keep doing you.
oh,
Look,
you
I can
really-
imagine Nolly a few points above Astral, but not at least 15 points above Astral.
Don't listen to these haters, Nolly. Pop off. Drop 3K points a game.
What do you mean, pop off? You have them coming 13th or something, or 12th.
Yeah, I mean, Nolly can still pop off. It's okay.
Oh no. All right. Okay. What is Beast Mode doing here, by the way? Hello.
Yeah,
The-
that's crazy.
Everybody's-
Great pick.
everybody's top
Is that
Name
three.
one bad performance he's ever had. Sorry, one non-amazing performance that.
No,
Beast
time
Mode's
out.
had.
If we're talking about individual skill set, like as best players here, Beast Mode's top 3, no question. But this is
Yeah.
this is predicting where they're gonna finish.
But they
That's what-
finished.
no,
they were sixth place
It's
last
predicting
time.
how good the players are going to be.
Bates, everybody had
See,
Beast
this is
Mode
why
top
this-
3 last event after they finished 6th
This is why I
place.
hate this. This is why I
Yeah,
hate
it's like how Jurias as well in the
Talking
first
on the-
event was definitely top 3, maybe even top
Wait,
1
was
for
it?
some people.
Top
No,
two,
I've been
fall,
rating
yeah.
people. Okay, he whooped them on Tokyo Verde. Congratulations. When he actually played the bracket, he got slapped.
Oh no, we're gonna have this
Nah,
argument
we're
again.
not
Did you
good.
not even
Not
see
good.
the Semper
Listen,
series? He was
we're
the
not gonna-
guy.
He was the best player.
He got outplayed by Archie. Archie won 4.
He did. He was. We've proven he was better than Archie on that pitch, but his teammates didn't want
He
it.
had his
Oh,
numbers.
no.
The eye test told me that Archie was supposed to win that, and he did. 4-3.
Lies.
I swear, last time
Slander.
we did this, you were yelling at Johnny Boy about team results. How
You actually,
he's
last
basing it
time-
purely off team
Yeah, I mean,
results.
last time we had this argument, Bates said that Archie had better numbers than Joria's in the Dignitas Semper series, so I pulled up the numbers and Joria's destroyed his numbers. And now it doesn't matter. Now
Joria's
apparently the
had-
numbers don't
They
matter.
didn't destroy him. Archie averaged like 590.
Yeah,
And Joria's average
Joria's
like
had five-
Joria's
five
destroyed
of
him.
his numbers of the
They
entire
both have
land.
ridiculous. They both have ridiculous numbers. So
Just
that's why I
Joria's
said
was
back.
more ridiculous. by
Okay, well,
a
exactly.
significant margin.
I think just average over 500 in any form of Rocket League is massive. So they both play really well, and Archie balled, and Archie won the series. Beast mode here, he's going to play great. But listen, if I have him any higher, that's just crazy talk. That just means that he's going to be able to just dominate the whole entire thing. And someone end
But
up.
he did it last time.
Yeah.
He did it the whole split.
Okay,
He's been like
okay,
top
but-
3 NA this split. Easy.
Did you not watch him last major? Where
was top three.
literally
Watch him last major.
had the best performance of all time
Okay,
in every game he played.
Okay, well then
Every game. There wasn't a bad game.
When I went back and looked at that though, I don't think we rated Common Tommy high enough back then. So
No,
now
We
I-
rated Com pretty highly. We had him in our top 15.
Yeah, I
Really?
come in there. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like
Common
post-event.
top 15?
Mm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Post-event.
He was in mine.
13. Had him at 13, I think. But then,
Yeah.
oh yeah, but listen, Beast Mode playing that well again. It's like the same thing with Joyo. He played so well. He was double touching every
Here
single.
we go
game.
again.
Listen, I don't
I'm sorry.
know
He's
about
just
that,
way
'cause,
too
like,
proven.
No, bro, he was
He's way
double
too
touching every
proven
game.
for 10.
He was
Beast mode stayed
automatic.
consistent.
He was automatic with
Beast
every
mode
single
stayed
move he makes.
consistent.
Listen, if Beast plays like that again, I'll tip my cap. I'll never have Beast mode outside my top 5 ever again. But he started off the weekend with 2 double taps back to back, and he scored the negative angle one in the same series. He was
And
doing
he's gonna
everything.
do it again.
Okay, but,
Yeah,
hey,
he
listen, I'll
will.
tip my cap. I'm not seeing it, but I am seeing about a top six finish for V1. That's my Beast.
I just
But-
I just want to hear you name one bad performance he's ever had. One non-amazing performance he's had.
Since he joined the
since
team, he's
major.
been insane. He's been like top 3 NA every regional since he joined V1, like 6 out of 6. He was top 3 at the major last time around. And how's he tied? There's no evidence of this. He was top 3 at the major. You had him actually third. I just looked it up. You had him third post major,
because
and
he played really.
that was a
ridiculous.
6th place finish as well. They finished 6th place, and you had him at number 3. So he only needs to make top 6 to get 3. 10's
I feel
ridiculous.
like your mentality's bad. Like T-Base, you just like people play well, and you're like, there's no way they can do that again. And then the people that don't
Because
play
I
well,
gotta see it again. CJ,
and then
you
the people
gotta
that
be
don't play
able
well,
This
to
you're
is
like,
see it
you
again.
I reckon
too,
he's
last
gonna play
split.
well. He didn't play
You
well
gotta be
last
able
time,
to
but
see
he's
it
gonna
again.
pop off this time. Like you're just waiting for the people that played well to not play well, and then you're waiting for the people that didn't play well. You're like, nah, they're definitely gonna pop off this time. I don't understand. Like, yeah.
So it's like I've not seen this guy play well all season, so this has to be the one. You're a gambler with your predictions. You're literally the gambler.
I'm not a gambler, bro. Listen, they're solid. Look, they're really good. Beast Mode's really good. And I got them at 10. I'm not seeing them do that again. They won a regional last time going into the winter major. They didn't win a regional going into this one. They made the grand finals. They always get slapped by G2. They're gonna end up playing G2 probably in the bracket. They're just gonna get slapped again. They're just gonna get slapped, and then they're gonna go down there and play Falcons or something. Like they're gonna lose. It's gonna
We're
be
all
the same
just ready for you to
exact
be wrong.
story.
It's
It's gonna be the
okay.
same
It's
story
okay.
for V1, in my opinion. V1's gonna win the matches they're supposed to win. Then they're gonna play G2 or Falcons or Liquid or FaZe. One of them teams are gonna lose to them.
Okay, wait. To back T Bates' argument, all right, and the reason why this like basing the
Is we
averages
can't
of
believe
teams-
anything.
No, stop. Okay, I understand. Atomic 18. Okay, I get it. The averages of these teams, y'all are all about to put Beast Mode in that top 5 range when Common Beast or Common Torment are like nowhere to be found on this.
Well, Johnny has calm, but everybody else
No,
doesn't.
yeah, but everybody else
Yummy
is
has
like
calm. Yummy has calm.
gonna be on.
CJ's got calm.
I got calm.
CJ's got calm. CJ's got calm.
I had him in 25. Calm.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Yumi doesn't have comp.
I had everyone at 25 as
25.
well.
Here's my honorable mention.
So what's the point? The averages. So like V1 are going to be too high or too low? What do you mean?
My average is not gonna be that far off from yours. Is what he's saying.
I think it
Also-
will. It's going to be off for mine. Like I've got calm above your calm, and I've got beast mode above your beast mode. So I've got V1 finishing 6th at best. So I think beast mode's just that good.
My torment would be higher than your torment.
He's one of those players who can just like shine even if his team doesn't make it top 4.
Yeah,
he is.
he's like an Archie.
That's why this is like the way of like you average out the players list, like, because some other like players just outshine. Like First Killer, he should be number 1 on your list, Johnny. Like the way you talk about FaZe, if they're gonna make a top 6 performance with Sipical and AJ not performing, they're performing lackluster or whatever. They're performing solid and they're not doing that
AJ's
much.
13. That's pretty good.
Yeah, AJ's
Yeah,
13. That's
Yeah,
Mhm.
sure.
It's very
Sure,
good.
But like, I don't know.
I'll show you the numbers. I'll show you.
it's just
also-
playing like
I'll
a
show you the
30
numbers
overall.
later. You're gonna see
Six-
Also,
six
exactly.
playing like a 30. I'm not seeing it.
CJ's the first one of us to finish. Oh no. Well, he's got a lowest for the Falcons run. But it's pretty similar to Bates. Both of you have finished on Falcons.
Mm-hmm. Assume, yeah. No, you didn't put
You're assuming
Cal
he
in.
He doesn't have Daniel yet.
Oh,
He doesn't
yeah,
have
he doesn't
Daniel
count,
yet.
he
He's
doesn't
got a
count.
good performance from SSG.
Well, I'll kick off then with the individuals. For number 9, I'm going
right.
to go my boy Laniel. I'm going to put him in there. Great timing there. I think we saw it last major, the progression of him. He
Yeah.
started off, he couldn't hit a barn door with the tractor, couldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat. He was clearly nervous, but then slowly as the event went on, and Arsenal feeded him the plays for the flip resets. You know what I mean? Obviously, Arsenal
That's
popped
right.
off number 17,
right.
beautiful position right there. Popped off, and then Daniel, he went and he took it, he ran with it, he got over the land nerves, and now over the land, and he's had that warm up, and I think he's going to pop off. I think number 9 is a great spot because I don't think they're going to win. I don't think they're going to be top. I think they could be top 6. I don't see them higher than
Yeah.
3rd again, maybe 4th. I'd say fourth. I think third would be incredible if they got third. But yeah,
I have
number 9 is-
Daniel similarly like performing a little bit better than last LAN, like because he's not going to have a bad start, I don't think. But I don't think SSG are going to quite get the same result. So he ended up being roughly similar
Agreed.
to where I had him last time.
Nice.
This has to be at least like a top 6 SSG if Daniel's up here, I'd say. You got to make it
Yeah,
reasonable far. I don't actually remember what I put here,
Well,
so I'm going to reveal it just to
especially because
remind
he also
myself.
has Arsenal pretty high.
Oh, look at that. I got J-Naps. That's cool. I forgot about that. That's a good
Oh
one.
wow. J-Nuts in Chicago so close, and 9 and 11 too. Wow.
As they should be.
As they should be.
Last time I had them close, one of them was on the list, one of them barely missed it. Now I've got them close. It's well established on the list, so.
Well established on your list. Nice.
But they're together, as always. I think every time I've done a J-Nap Chicago, they're always close.
Oh,
Anybody else?
man.
Anybody else want to see
Where's
their
his voice?
9? Just let me know.
Throw my 9 up there. Why not? Let it fly.
Let's see what it is.
There he is.
Oh,
There he
look at
is.
that
The
J-Nap.
And that man at 9. Mr. Almost won MVP. He played really great. We'll never know. We'll never know what G2 losing at the LA Major looked like because they didn't lose. That man. Captain
Mr.
Canada.
Almost MVP at 9.
I just realized as well, he's not just put them in the top 10, he's put all of BDS and all of G2 in his top 9.
9.
That's
This
impressive.
is just crazy. BDS
They're
are all
both
in the
super
top 8.
winning the land.
BDS are all in the top 8.
Super winning the
the
7. They're both going to be holding the trophy up.
They're going to win.
Oh, but
All
only
right.
one team can hold the trophy.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, who wants their 9? Just call it out.
just
I
put
don't
my-
remember any of my
put mine
picks.
on there.
So.
Let's see the 9s. Let's see
Oh
the
wait,
9s.
I think I remember this song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Hey, let's
Damn.
go.
What does Yan want to do with this major besides get bounced in the first 2 rounds?
Even if he gets bounced in the second round, he's still going to be top 10. He's sick.
That's impossible.
But see,
That's-
you
he's
guys-
gonna get
He's been the reason that they have managed to make these last 2 lands. Realistically,
Yeah,
Online
make them.
performance,
Nah,
offline
last
performance
line,
is okay,
Kyle was sick though. Like you guys are showing
Yeah,
tons
yeah,
of love
true.
to Yan,
In
but
the LAN,
where's the
yeah.
love for Kyle? He was ridiculous on LAN last time around.
I felt like Kaio hasn't been as much of a force in the online split, and that could be
Kaio's a LAN boy.
led astray. It could be he's a LAN boy at 1, but like he was terrible. Well, not terrible, but he was not there for the first LAN.
I don't know
either.
this split. Yeah, Kyle's not been that. But what have I've not watched? I've
He's not
not
been
watched
bad,
every
no.
Furia game, but I think he's been pretty good. I've not seen
But
Kyle
also,
botching anything.
in order for me to put Yanks top 10,
what are you
I
doing?
kind of had to put Kaio not on the list in
Yeah.
order for the
Yeah,
Johnny
clearly.
Boy formula.
for the formula to work out. See, like
Yeah.
we're both showing Furia equal love actually, because I just got
Wait,
Kyle on
wait a
here.
second.
True. True.
Same way, bro. So my man just sneaking Noli up to 10. And you got Astro and hold on, wait.
Wait. You have Banana Head in your list, but not Yan?
For me? Yeah.
You think Banana Head's
What?
gonna play better than
Ooh.
Yan?
Wait,
what?
hold on. I've just been
don't
assuming.
have-
Yan is not on his list.
I've been assuming Yan would be on here.
No.
That's crazy. That might be
Huh?
the most
What's wrong?
ridiculous take I've heard today.
Johnny, you said it. What'd you say earlier? Furia's just
Oh.
bracketed. They're bracketed.
But like,
There's nothing I can do with it.
I think they're bracketed,
but-
and I've got 2 of them on my list.
They're
You've got
bracketed.
none.
Well, you see, they're bracketed. You know why? Because they can't do anything. They might get swept. They might get swept.
Yeah, but
They're not gonna lose the
Archie,
game
Archie's
and-
going to get the same result, and he's 14.
They've got Game
No,
and Gladiators.
No, I got Archie going further than Furia, actually. Archie's not bracketed.
But
Archie's
even
going-
if Furia lose to Carmine Corp, they've got Game and Gladiators, so they're guaranteed
Yeah,
to get like
exactly.
lower
And then
bracket
who
round
they play
2.
after that? They play the loser of somebody.
I think it's the loser of
where's Pioneers
FaZe
finishing
Falcons
then, if you
Team
got-
Yeah,
Liquid.
is Pioneers just not bracketed?
Pioneers have Team Secret in the lower bracket if they lose to SSG, and
I
then
got Pioneers losing.
V1
Then they got
probably,
V1.
or
So
Endpoint if Endpoint.
They're
win their
finishing the
first
same
round.
Pioneers and Furia, but you don't have anyone. You don't have Yan. You got
Yeah,
Banana
come
Yeah,
on.
but yeah, because I got Pioneers taking. I got Pioneers
he's
taking.
he's appealing to the OCE fans. That's all it is.
I
There's
got
no way.
Pioneers taking a certain team game 5, and I got Furia getting swept.
Well, look, if we ever go to a land in Brazil, we just can't take T-baits. That's all.
he's in trouble.
Well, I've just been
My list will look different then.
even now. I just
He said I'm intentionally flip flopping. I told you.
I just
I'm moving
assumed.
life.
I just assumed. I just assumed you were going really big on Yan because it's totally fine to put Yan like 7th. Again, like Yummy said, if you don't put anyone else in the list, because Fury are
Like I said,
about
maybe Yan is
there.
on this list.
But it just depends how hard does Yan carry. You know,
Oh, we know.
you don't know if Yan is on this list or not. I look at
I mean, is he on the list? So you haven't put Rise
maybe.
or
He's not on the
Vatira.
list.
You not put Rise or Vatira or any of BDS. That's another 3. You haven't put Atomic or Chicago. Then there's one
all the
more
slots.
spot.
Oh,
Wait.
there's one more spot.
One more spot. Is
Wait,
it
no,
Yan?
no, wait.
There's one more
It
spot.
could be it.
It could be Yan.
It could be on there.
FK.
Oh, it's FK. Yeah, he doesn't have Yan. Yeah, he doesn't have Yan.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, no Yan.
Oh no.
He's got no Yan.
No.
He's got no
Yeah, I might have snuck in
Yan.
there.
He didn't
Johnny,
sneak
what you
in.
said? I might have forgot somebody.
Let's reveal number 7. Let's
T-Base
just.
had all of Furia at 25. It's
Oh,
all
he's not number 8. It's Rise. Everybody, he's got Rise at 8, which is interesting, but it's not Yan.
all good. I'm happy with that.
Every time they reveal a player and it's not Yan, T-Bate's list just gets worse. I think.
Look,
Worse.
he's got Rise above JNaps, and like you can't argue when it's T-Bates, and he's got Rise above JNaps. I'm okay with that.
That's right.
That's
Talk to
crazy.
me. Talk
At this
talk to
point
me,
in
then,
time,
Johnny.
if he's putting stuff above JNaps, then
Wait. No, we still don't have
What would
any
you expect?
BDS. What is happening here?
All
Where?
BDS
Yeah.
top 7.
Where
These
are
guys
BDS?
are not losing a game.
BDS top 3.
What is happening?
Wait, I thought you were basing this off the Marvel movies. I thought this was Infinity War. Like G2's gotta be top 3. Bates is flopping. Oh no. The Avengers didn't win this time.
What is
That's right. They didn't win
happening?
an Infinity War, and you're correct.
Well, also,
I meant Endgame. I thought you said this was Endgame.
I feel like Endgame would be Worlds.
let's see what Roldes has got.
okay.
Still no Yan on Roldes. He's gone for
Seiko at
Seiko. Interesting.
Ooh.
Oh no! Oh, wait.
Wait, dude, it's like Seiko at 8. I got him 1, 2, 3.
Nah, give him a break. I've got
Agony.
Seiko as well. I've got him as well. It's a good place for Seiko.
Oh, well, put
My-
mine up as well then.
Is it really? No way. Look at us go!
CJ was like, I thought we were gonna give him hell real quick.
Oh, throw Seiko up for Yummy too.
I'm not 8.
Oh, it's not it's TRK.
TRK.
Sorry, guys.
Wow, you think
Sorry,
TRK is that much better than
Nah,
Ahmed? That's crazy.
I'm the TRK believer, dude. He's so good.
It's clearly,
He's so
you're right.
fast. He creates so much for that
So
team.
fast. Ahmed's faster.
Oh, yeah.
The fastest player.
Being in NA rank.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Yeah, he does. You can't hear him if he's not at LAN, right?
Facts,
Oh,
I
well,
can.
Thanks, guys. Let's move on.
Actually,
sorry.
Anyway,
there's,
my number 7 pick. Woo, let's go number 7, guys.
There's two-
So I don't cry.
Nah,
J-Nabs.
man, that's 7. Mm.
The Nat Man.
I respect it.
I mean, we had him at
That's
9,
good. That's a
so
good pick.
it's
This
close.
is
I mean, that's not bad. Not bad at 7. This is solid. This is solid. Top 9 so far.
This might be the
Like
best
that-
list
I
I've
mean,
ever
it-
done.
It is a bit crazy though that Chicago is so far down from Naps.
I don't know. Chicago at 14, a little
It's a
low
big
there.
gap,
A little
big
low.
gap.
Chicago 14, extra 13. Like, it's pretty. Like, if you're looking
No.
at team average, we're all about the team averages. I mean, Seiko, Janex, they're right there with each other
No,
as
don't
well.
say
I
we're all.
mean,
I'm not about the team average. Now, y'all,
This
you,
is-
me or all or not, but you
Good.
two plus Johnny. So the Oceanians plus the Englishman or the Scotsman.
I'm not
The-
English.
The Scotsman. The
I'm
Scotsman.
not English.
The Scotsman.
Like, funnily enough, we couldn't be farther from England and Scotland. It's geographically
Further.
close, but it couldn't be farther from English.
Okay, well,
Historically.
I don't understand European geography, but I called you the Scotsman. I had a Freudian slip right there.
Like
wait,
calling
no.
a
God
Canadian.
dang, I gotta stop
Not
saying
a Freudian slip.
I gotta stop.
Right.
Oh man.
I want to go last on this round. But who wants
No,
who
that
wants
means yes
next?
on the last one.
He's
Yeah,
up
Tommy
first,
got
Bob.
7.
Who's
No, I
next?
guess first killer at 7. And now Raul's gonna blow up on him.
Right, Rise.
Rise.
Hey,
Rise at 7.
Right, Rolled is.
Yummy's list actually isn't halfway bad.
Yan is all the way up here. Look at that.
Wow, Furia must be top 3 for you. That's crazy.
We
Yeah,
always
he's got them
respect
going
boys.
on.
Wait,
We
I know
always
he has Furia
disrespect
top
them.
3.
Mm,
He had
we do,
Furia
we
beating
do.
G2 somehow. He had Furia
Yes.
beating
Oh, Jesus' list. Your list is sick now. I love it.
That's
I love
actually a
it.
sick list. No, but
He
wait.
has Furia beating G2. He has nothing to base that off of.
No,
but he's
no,
going
no,
out of hope, dreams, and he's hoping that Atomic drops down and forgets how to play Rocket League.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't though. He's got Atomic above Card. He's got Chicago above Kyle, and he doesn't have JNaps yet, who will be above Yan. So actually, if you look at the averages, he's got G2 above Fury.
Wait, stop talking about the averages. It's never about the averages. I'm sick of this.
Roller's like, no, wait, I was trying to put Fury above G2, but I've messed it up somehow.
I've messed up.
Right.
Unlucky.
T-Bates, Vatira right next to Rise. You've already got Joyous. That's all of Moist. Still no BDS. What?
No, we're BDS top 6. All right, everyone. All right,
BDS
so
is
chat,
top
if you
6.
thought, if you had a problem with me last major with Queso putting them all in the top 6, then you must have a massive problem with this because this is the most stacked event. This bracket is brutal, and you've just gone like they're not going to drop a game. Top 6, all 3 of them.
Did he just leave out?
The storylines have changed.
Did he just leave out extra? Is it Yan and he's left extra out of the list entirely? Has he done
Wait,
something
what?
really next level crazy?
No. The Yan is not on here, bro. Yan is definitely not on here.
No,
he can't
yeah.
be. He can't be.
What if
He's
though?
not leaving extra.
What if he
This
just
is
ditched
no
extra completely and still had the
There's a
audacity to
chance.
roast Roldiz for extra 21?
Maybe
If he's got 2 of BDS this high and then got like banana head and stuff in there instead of extra, I feel like he loses credibility. So I think he's got them all in top 6. Even though
Alright.
that is less, probably just as less credible, uncredible, incredible,
maybe
discredible.
I have BDS win the event. I did tell you I changed my bracket.
Maybe he does. Maybe it does a BDS win in
Maybe
the
I
whole
have
event.
BDS win the event.
I actually,
know what
I remember who I put for this one, so I can just go ahead and color it.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I know. It's Atomic or FK. And listen, I understand. You think G2's not gonna get top 4? It's okay. It's okay.
No, what do you mean? I have them.
Wait, no. He has
No,
G2
that's
four.
definitely top 4.
Wait,
Definitely
he
top
did
4.
G2 top 4. He's a hater. He doesn't think G2 can do it again. It's okay. It's okay.
No, actually, when I did my
Brody's
bracket
had him
prediction,
pretty
I had them 4th when I did my prediction, but I've upgraded them to 3rd.
Oh wow!
since then.
Yay!
If Diz hadn't put Atomic at 18, that would have been like 7. Wow, that's pretty. That's pretty low.
Oh well.
Yeah,
We're all shocked the world with that one. So
he really took a lot of the heat off my Atomic 7 there.
There you go. I helped everybody out on this. You know, CJ. All you guys could say is, "Yo, wait, you're talking about my Atomic at 18, guys? Come on."
listen,
Yeah,
I want to reveal my 6 last. I want to reveal my 6 last.
Okay, I'll keep going. I've got
Go
a
on,
pretty tame one here because I'm just going with another Vatira at 6 this time.
Mine's pretty.
He's got to have an all EU final. He's got an all EU final.
Potentially, maybe.
He's got the all EU London final. It's
be.
not gonna happen. It's okay though.
He's got
It's okay.
first killer still.
Who wants their number 6? Who's going?
He's got
Yeah,
TRK
pop me up. Pop me
still.
up.
Oh wait,
Mine's
no, he
pretty
might have Falcons in there.
Oh, Rise. Okay.
He is.
Well, his prediction,
Hopefully
his
Victoria
prediction had
number
Falcons
1.
coming second, so you'd
Oh
hope.
yeah.
All right. Who
Oh, yeah.
else we got here? Nothing too crazy. Anyone that got a pretty?
So CJ basically
Cool
copy
take.
pasted his post land rankings of the last one.
Did
right?
I?
Basically. Why'd you say
don't
did
know.
I like that like you didn't know? Like you wasn't
Wait, did he
scheming
actually-
and looking at it.
I don't know.
Extras
TRK wasn't there
higher.
last major. So.
Nah, he had Rise number 2. He had Rise number 2.
Oh yeah, he did have
True.
He did have Rise number
Come
2, but Joy. Oh wait, he has a name Joyo. Wow, Joyo's incredible.
Yeah.
Joyo's number
That's
1.
right.
Yes, he is. Thank you, T-Page. You finally admitted it. Thank you.
Hey man, I think Joyo's amazing too. I think Joyo is really up there everybody's way of Seiko at 6, okay.
Seiko at 6 for Yummy.
Okay,
which is-
okay.
Actually, incredible. We're all very close on Seiko at the moment,
Mhm.
but the T-Bates is yet to reveal.
Except T-Base.
T-Bates hasn't won.
No way. There's no way.
Right. Roldays has TRK.
Okay, Falcons must be getting 2. Falcons must be getting 2.
That's not a second
14,
place. Look
22.
at Khaled and Ahmad. That's
What do
not
you
a
mean?
second.
He has fear. You finish the top 3. He's not going with the averages.
No,
he doesn't follow
that-
the law of Johnny Boy. He
I'm
doesn't follow
not
the law of
following the
Johnny Boy.
law.
You have to follow the law.
And he's also doing the greater run because clearly Falcons are doing it the lower
Yeah,
bracket. They're
yeah.
going to get more series wins. That's why they're going to be more impressive, like Queso were last
Oh,
week.
man.
Yeah.
Clearly. Look at him. Look at bro. He put all his thought into it. You can reveal my 6 now.
I like how you compartmentalize the Sam and Mina players, so that's very
I
cool.
know, it looks kind of clean.
It's very nicely done.
That's
very
just my
aesthetically
thing.
pleasing.
Come on.
Coordinated.
That's my thing.
Right.
But your list is garbage, though. So you jumped into CJ territory.
Nice color coded.
All
You
right,
got
my
a Atomic
turn.
at 18.
What is happening?
Chicago at 6. What is going on? We don't know. We don't know.
Where-
Island at 6.
Where's
five.
BDS? Well, somebody needs to go back and make a little short Twitter video of Bates' rant about all of a team being in the top 10, meaning they have to win the event, and then
But now they're
zoom in on his like top being
All
entirely
top
BDS.
5.
All top 5.
What did you say to me last event? If I had them all in the top 6, then they would literally don't drop a game. I think that's what you said. So is that what you're thinking for BDS?
I don't know, man. You don't even know where I have BDS, man.
We're just
We don't know
assuming
what's
that.
going on here.
Why
That
you
is not
gotta-
blank.
Don't act like you got to
assume all
suddenly
you
put
want.
up Furia. Like you got
Wait,
Assume
Furia.
all you want. You don't know who's up here.
They're up.
You don't-
They're up there. There's no way it's
The
Furia. I've been told.
gladiators might just be up there.
Gladiators, man. Did you just forget? Did you just forget one of the players? Did you just not remember one of the BDS players?
I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on.
These lists are pretty tricky.
I mean, here, look. If you're reveal my number 5, it might put you at ease.
He's holding
Alright,
extra.
alright,
hostage.
let's
There's
just
extra.
see, let's
There's
just get
extra.
Finally out of the
Okay. This guy.
Listen, first.
So what are you doing?
First killer at number 5 is a. Listen, that's a great pick right there. You can't be mad. You can't be mad. You can't be mad.
How are
at that
they
one.
all top 4 though? How are they all top 4?
5 is fine.
Listen, it's all about the storylines. RCS is a book, and I'm the one who writes the script.
Bates,
There's a reason I understand this better than all y'all. There's a reason I walked in here and
No,
picked
I-
up G2 and I said exactly what's going to happen.
I really
You
don't
just
think you
gotta trust the
understand.
Bates book.
No, Bates, I don't think you understand. Like, even if you don't prescribe to the law of averages, how could they all be top 4 if they don't win by a mile? They have to win this so easily.
Maybe
to all
they're
be top
sweeping the
4.
whole entire tournament. You don't
Yeah,
know what
that would make
congratulations,
sense.
guys are the 3 best players in the world.
Bates. Do you truly believe that Extra, this is no disrespect to Extra, is better than FK?
But think of the intangibles, Diz. Think of all of those
my
intangibles.
goodness, my bad. I apologize. I'm sorry.
Listen. If anybody has the nerve to put anybody on BDS that high and has the respect and unmitigated gall to do it, it's me, the number 1 BDS hater. It took a while for me to start respecting them, and now they start producing when it matters. They're one of 2 teams that has won a major so far.
I mean, there's
BDS is
respect,
one of-
and then there's putting them all in the top 4 at
Hey.
the same time. This is next level.
Listen, maybe they're sweeping.
Someone in chat goes, he's got marked by 8 at 4. So he's just got to sub in for 1 game, get 4.
Bates, did you nearly make the US Olympic team or something? Because your mental gymnastics right now are insane.
Oh.
You're flip-flopping,
Oh.
you're the seesaw. It's crazy.
Listen, the storyline is there. That's all I gotta say. I'll reveal more of what the script is saying as we continue.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go ahead and reveal because it's not going to be as hot of a take as that, so I'm safe. Oh, I've gone for the wrong color though. Whoops.
That is a pretty hot take that he joins an EU team.
Yeah, first killer in EU.
First killer at 5. See, look, Johnny, we're respectable.
Yeah,
Pull me up.
first killer at 5 is great, but it's the rest of your list that is in question here.
I don't know, man.
Oh, that's a good one. Mateus actually highlighted. He might have missed on there. That's a shout. He could have missed. It might just be like missed. The rest of his list could be like Yan, Mist, Monkey Moon, Atomic. There's no extra. There's no Seiko at all. It's like even worse
You guys
than what we're
don't know
imagining.
what's going on with this list in the top 4.
If he doesn't have extra,
That'd be quite funny.
So
actually.
Surprised he
made
didn't even
fun of
honorable
people putting
mention
extra
Mist.
so low.
Yeah, he
Honorable
did.
mentions
He did.
Costello.
Yeah, because you talk about him so much. Like, as soon as he leaves Envy, wherever he goes,
That's right, I'm with him.
boy.
He's bracketed again. He's same thing. He's same thing as Shan. He's bracketed.
He's in the brackets.
You know, Bates, we don't have like an honorable mention at the end of the list as well, right?
Well, then, I know. I
Number
understand.
0
The
is
extremely honorable mention.
Pull me up, Johnny.
All right, let's go for CJ. CJ number 5. What is it? Oh, look at us go though.
Yo, the
Ooh.
synergy.
So
Wait,
I don't
good.
know about mine. Check mine. I'm
just gonna. Oh, whoops! Hold on. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna pre-read it. Oh, okay, I got it right, but not first killer.
Atomic.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Okay.
Maybe
That's all
Atomic is
of
F4.
G2. That's all of G2 for Yummy.
You got Atomic at 4, we know it.
All right, and
Me?
roll this. Is
Yeah.
are we gonna get a full NA lockout? No, we're not. It's
Oh, Zero. He breaks the mold. He probably has phase winning the event. He does have phase winning the event. He's got to have phase winning the event.
Nah.
AJ24.
AJ24.
No, he's not going off of that. He's got first kill number 1. He's gonna say first kill is gonna be best way of the land, and first kill is gonna win phase the major. That's what he's gonna
Oh
have.
wait, that might actually be a good shot. That's why he doesn't like the averages because it throws off his prediction.
Listen, this is not bad. Not bad at all. I think just keep on rolling. See, I'm liking this. I'm liking
Let's
this
see
right now. This is good for me.
Joy.
Wow,
What?
Joyo only at 4.
What?
W list. I know. Took one for the team there.
You're the biggest
Took one
counter
for the
I've
team
ever
there.
seen.
After
Took one
all
for the
that,
team. Everyone was expecting number 1. Everyone was expecting me at number 1, but I took
I'm
one for the team
cringing.
and put him in. Don't say fake fan,
You're
chat. Don't say
fake.
fake fan. I'm being fair. I'm being reasonable.
No.
He's number 4, beautiful.
Wow.
W list. Thank you. I'm being fair.
Look,
I could have put him
if
at
you-
1. Fake
You
fan.
could have. You could have. You should have.
oh man,
Yeah.
That's
you're
a
fake.
that's
If
a
you put him
curveball.
curveball.
on, you put him the
all the
MVP
hype
of the
up to
last
have him at
event.
4. That's
Come on.
crazy.
It's not
All
the
the hype up to have
storyline.
him at 4. It's not the storyline. I mean, it's not bad. It's pretty great. It's pretty great for him. You really expected him to really continue the LA Major prestige. You did say that we've only seen him at one land, and he did pop off. So maybe you're seeing something I'm not. So CJ, Joyo at 4, not bad.
Thank
TJ
you.
has the vision.
Wow.
That's that division.
Right, I'm gonna
See you,
continue
Johnny
us here.
boys. Rise, Mr. Clutch himself coming in at 4.
That's
Okay.
right.
Lamb boy. We've
Ooh,
only
he's
never
got,
seen him once, and he was spectacular.
he's got Joy over there.
Yeah, I've got all of Moist on there, so they're
I know. All you got left is BDS
pretty high.
and somebody. and so,
What do you mean BDS? I've got 2/3 of BDS already on there, unlike some of us.
Do you? Oh, you do. Wait,
Yeah.
what the heck? Who's he got up there? Oh, wait. Yeah, that's a
Sicko at
TRK. Yeah. That's a TRK. Yeah, that's true.
That's
right. That's right.
wow.
Right.
Wait a second.
TRK top 3.
Hey, man. I can respect it. I'm at number 1 last time.
Damn.
Mhm.
He's got
It's all
Falcons
about-
winning this whole thing.
It's all about. I think he does.
He's got them 2. He's got them second.
Oh, he's got
as well.
BDS winning.
I might have changed that, Yummy. I'm gonna do a revised
Oh.
prediction, but like look at the law of averages here, just to do the calculations.
Okay.
Let's see what
Well,
I mean.
yeah.
Let's see what Yummy's got here. It's a
First
first
killer
killer.
at 4.
Oh,
That's-
it's
we
you.
got-
That's why I was
we got-
thought
We might all have BDS winning this major.
Wait, what if rolled is no? There's no way he's got first killer here. That would have been cool though. For all so close on
No,
first
he's
killer.
got first kill at 1. I already spoiled it.
It's J Naps
The
for roll days.
naps.
Hey.
Oh yeah, Johnny hasn't said naps yet, so that's who
And-
else. Oh wait,
Well, I have.
Greedy roll.
He's already said Atomic, so
He's clearly 14 places above Atomic as well. I mean, they are. they are
that gap is so massive.
I
That gap
agree.
is so massive between the two. I mean, man, that's nice. All right. Anyways, I mean,
Right,
you can
there's
grill
just
on number 4.
no way that this is Atomic.
he's just
It's
predicting
not.
Atomic breaks his thumb before he wins or
Facts.
something.
Johnny, pick a color, any color.
Finally. Oh wait, but that
Oh,
confirms
As a
it.
BDS player has managed to sneak into the
Oh,
list.
That's okay.
Oh
They're not going to
my
win now.
God.
No, we're good.
Yeah, that's fine.
BDS player snuck into the list. Extra at 4. BDS, they're running the gauntlet right now.
Who is
So
this?
the next highest was 13 for extra.
Yeah.
Listen,
Crazy.
Who,
it's all
who-
about predicting, and I believe BDS is on a mission.
yeah, see,
He's
we were
sweeping the entire
actually.
bracket mission.
You guys were going crazy for me of Arsenal 23, but actually, in comparison to this extra, 421 range, we were pretty much unanimous on him compared to this. What is happening? who is this guy? What has he done with T-Bates? We want T-Bates back.
Listen, I might have a lot of blue at top.
So,
Yo,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm
how
all-
do we-
Huh?
How do we want to do this now? Top 3. Do we want to like just go number 1? Because it's going to slowly give away, isn't it?
Oh,
Number
we'll do 3, and then
We
we'll
can
do
do
the 2s
3
and
and
1s
then-
together. I think.
Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. Who wants their 3?
Put me up.
Yeah, do mine. I think I remember mine.
Beast
Beast
mode.
mode.
Demo.
Hey.
Man, no
Yo.
calm on your list. You really think Beast Mode's gonna do it again? He's gonna do-
Honestly, I looked over my list when I submitted it, and or right before the stream happened. I was like, I looked at it and I was like, bro, I forgot calm. I forgot.
You forgot him already.
Yeah.
You forgot him
No, I
already.
think-
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
You
fine.
also
it's fine.
forgot about Atomic until 18.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, Atomic 18. Yeah, that sounds right. Put that down.
All right, I'm gonna
I
throw
could have
mine on
sworn
here.
I've had Johnny on tape saying extra was like top 5 EU at one point. What happened there?
At one point, I mean, literally on my list right now, he's the 5th highest EU player. If you look
Oh
closely.
yeah, true. There he is.
Beast
There it
mode.
is. 3 beast mode for Johnny as well.
That's right. Anyone
That's
I
else?
think
V1.
mine's blue.
V1
think
finished
mine's
top
blue.
6. I think
Anyone,
mine's red.
anyone else want to go for a number 3 here?
Yeah, go me. Put it red.
Oh, I was too fast. Sorry. Atomic, almost the perfect beast
Massimo
mode.
at 3. I might have to
Yeah.
join CJ. Mark me as red. Mark me
Wait,
as
are we
red.
gonna get a full red lockout finally?
We are so in sync, aren't we?
It's,
Like,
but
our
it's
list is
not
so
red
similar.
though. It's Monkeyman. What is happening?
Oh my god.
Monkey
never
moves
gonna
in
be
at
Atomic.
3.
That's a good show.
That's the first.
I think
The
mine's
first
blue.
Monkey Moon. Yours is blue,
Monkey
Yummy.
Moon
Oh,
and-
whoops.
I think.
Don't look. I accidentally clicked on something and it probably
Oh my
spoiled.
god!
Oh, we've seen your list. You may as well.
Idiot.
Johnny spoil it.
No, I don't
He
even know
spoiled his
how
own
that.
list,
I think I spoiled CJ's list, so we're gonna need to reveal CJ. Hopefully nobody saw that. We're gonna need to do CJ's first.
Well,
Don't-
ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you about this story then for my list. At number
Alright.
1 spot, it's such an easy. This is probably I said it's the hardest list, but top 2 was the easiest thing I've ever done because there's only one person whose literal first name is Landon, and that is Beast Mode. He is born for this event, and he's gonna absolutely dominate Landon. You don't get. He's literally born for this. There's not many people that are born for one event, for one major, and you can't tell me that Beast Mode is going to absolutely dominate this event. He's going to be the clear-cut number 1. His score per game is going to be 650, over 2 goals per game. This guy's an absolute freak. His name is Landon. You cannot disagree with me that his name is Landon. Look it up. His name is Landon Beast Mode Connerman, and this guy's an absolute superstar. He's the best player in the world post this event. He's going to absolutely dominate. He's going to hit everything T-Bates. I don't want to hear this. Oh, last event he was just automatic, so he can't do it again. He's going to do it again, and he's going to go to another level. That
Johnny.
was his first international event, and there's nothing but stepping up from here. Beast Mode. His name is Landon. He's going to win Landon. He's going to dominate Landon. Put the medal around his neck
You
already.
can say all that, and
Johnny.
Torment is nowhere near your top 24.
Yeah.
You can say
Johnny,
all that.
reveal
and
mine,
Beast
reveal
Mode-
mine, Johnny.
Beast Mode can do
He's
all
gonna
that,
have
and he
double the
won't. He
rating.
won't finish higher than top 6.
He's an
Oh,
over 2 octane rating. He's going to dominate.
oh my
This guy
goodness!
does not miss.
Oh.
This guy does not miss, CJ. You're so
Why?
smart.
Wow, he is just
You're
amazing.
so smart.
CJ had this
Y'all-
whole
y'all-
spiel earlier about stop putting us in this. We're not a cult over here in OCE, but actually they are.
It's looking
Yeah,
at
but
me.
you
Look at
said-
me.
to make the
How
same
could
list.
you not think he's not going to be the best player at LAN? Come on.
Okay, yeah, he'll be the
Sure.
best player, and he'll finish top 6, which means he won't
I'll
be the
be-
best
Yeah.
player, because the best players will still be playing.
Oh,
He's not
yeah,
gonna
he
be
might
out
not
the
get the
tournament.
MVP because
He's
you'll
gonna
vote
be
for
out the
whoever
tournament.
wins.
He's gonna be out the
Whoever
tournament.
wins will get the MVP because
He'll be out the
T-Bates only
tournament.
in it can get MVP, but he'll still be the most
He'll be
valuable
watching
player.
because he's not beating G2. He won't be beating G2. Sorry, I had to let y'all know that. And then once he drops down to the lower bracket, he's gonna end up playing Falcons or somebody like that. He's gonna lose that one too. So he can be as great as he wants to be, but clearly y'all have absolutely no faith in his teammates. guys. Don't
Your list
see his
has
teammates.
literal 3 players from BDS at the very top. So no matter what you say, nobody could beat BDS. It's impossible to get a game off
you
them.
say that, but you don't know what basis.
But if you put together a team of 3 beast modes, they're smashing BDS. So it's
okay,
fine.
well, too bad there are 3
Landons.
beast modes that exist. And there aren't 3 of them. There's only one. There's only one land.
Only
what's his
one
name?
who is 10 in your eyes, but is clearly going to be one of the
Oh,
best.
well,
of the
well, we
major.
are blind.
Yeah, 10 is ridiculous.
10
What
is
10 is respectable.
Look
I
at us
got
all. We
finish your
got
top 6.
1 and 3. Well, me and Roldis have at 3, so we're 1s and 3s.
Listen,
10 is an outlier.
Roldis has Atomic at 18, so I don't know what to say.
You don't have Yan on your list and
I
Banana.
don't need to have
True.
Yan. Yan's bracketed. He's
Beast
gonna
mode
get
at
swept by
10.
Falcons.
No Yan. What is this? All BDS in the
Furious
top
getting
4. What
swept
is
by
this
Falcons.
list?
I don't know what to tell you. They're
Ridiculous.
getting swept. Toodaloo. How can you make this list and you're gonna get swept? But you can't.
All right. For symmetry, I'm going to reveal mine as well. And it's not Landon. I've already revealed him, but there it is. I think
Monkey Moon and TRK. He's got a BDS Falcons final.
it's possible.
Or BDS Moist final.
It's possible. I mean, I've got BDS, Moist, G2, Falcons as the 4 best teams because, I think I had to relegate FaZe out of my top 4 to make room for these 4 beastly lineups. Yeah, TRK is underrated by all of you. He's crazy. What are y'all doing? Putting him this low. TRK is insane.
Us.
I don't
Actually,
know.
maybe not roll
I
this.
don't know.
6
I
is a
don't
little bit
know.
okay. But
That's
yeah,
a respectable list.
8. Okay, now we're pushing it, but 10 and 12.
All right. What's Raul's
this?
looking like?
This is predictable. You should know this.
First
Come
killer
on,
and Monkey
Skill
Moon.
1. Yeah.
Hey, you actually have FaZe. Talk to me. Tell me why FaZe is going to win.
No, the best player doesn't have to win. we've explained this. You could be the best player without winning. It happens in all my ranked games.
winning. I think
But
that's FaZe winning.
you literally just have 2 people who put Beast Mode number 1 and didn't ask them that question on why V1 is winning because Beast Mode's number 1.
Because I can't even fathom V1 winning because they can't beat G2. They're going to run into G2. And once they get up down to G2, they're going to end up, it's going to be the same thing. For those of y'all who don't know, it's the first 2 rounds of the upper bracket are playing on Wednesday. So it's going to be very similar to what V1 did at the LA Major. They're going to win their 2 little matches on the Wednesday. They're not going to play again until Saturday, and they're going to lose both of those. It's going to be the same exact thing. It's going to be rinse and repeat. Rinse and freaking repeat. I'm sorry, I had to let y'all know that. They're not beating G2. And when they run into them boys from Mina, they're going to get rinsed by them too. I'm running accidentally, man. Ooh, it in. Oh my gosh. Come here, rapper.
No, don't. Johnny, you put them in the OCE drill. But
Yeah, T-Base. There's plenty of space in the OCE drill scene for more.
Reveal my top 2.
All right, let's just complete the list. We all saw it coming. Well, actually, we didn't see this. We didn't see this 2, 3, 4 coming, but we all saw number 1.
Listen, I've been hyping it up all split long. I said BDS, they got slapped in the mouth. They had to go collect all the Infinity Stones. And they're playing really well. But we saw them bleed a little bit. And listen, I know I talked about old Kai deflected saying in-game might be Worlds. It's not. London's going to be in-game. And you know why? Because Atomic is Captain Marvel. You call him Captain Atomic. And Captain Atomic's going to take out Thanos with all the rings. It doesn't matter how strong you are. But Atomic's going to be there to shut the door. You can pick all the best players in EU. I think BDS is going to rinse everybody. I think they're going to run through the bracket. I think they're going to beat G2 the first time in the upper bracket final. But it won't be enough because G2's going to go down. They're going to end up playing Moist. They're going to take Moist out. And then they're going to be the first team from NA and EU to come from the lower bracket and win the London Major. They almost beat FaZe the season. They almost did it. They lost by a game. A goal in overtime. It won't be the same. Atomic's the best player here. He's the best player, simple and plain. And that's all I got to say.
Actually, he's 18th.
He's 18th. I don't know what you're talking about. You did all that yapping for no reason. You should know play 18th.
I'm just I'm looking at the law of averages here, and it looks like your BDS average is a 3.
I told you I don't abide by the law of averages.
It looks like your G2 average is over 5. So I think you've got BDS winning that. Just going by the law of averages.
Yeah, no.
Hard carrying.
Listen, because the Avengers shouldn't have beaten Thanos. Thanos had everything he needed, but the Avengers somehow snuck by. They somehow snuck by.
So, what you're saying is that in your story, in your world, where G2 beat BDS, even though BDS are clearly the best team of the event by far, you're saying that G2 need to get lucky.
No, there's no such thing as luck. G2 individually might have the better players, but it doesn't matter because G2's got the better teamwork. And they got the better teamwork, and they got Mr. Unpredictable. Because there isn't a player on that field that moves like Atomic. He can do things that we haven't seen before. Atomic had one of the greatest plays of all time at the LA Major. We all call it idiotic because we don't understand it. We can't whatever that word is. I don't know what it is, but it's there. Yeah, we can't.
Comprehend.
Yeah, we can't comprehend it. But it was great. It was a great move. It was something that changed the whole entire momentum. Come on now. Atomic at the top. The fact that y'all all have Atomic. Oh wait. The highest Atomic is number 3. That's sad. After all that,
I'm right
out,
there with you. Number 3. I'm right there.
I'll 3. Hey, everybody else, y'all are all delusional.
Wait, you call them Captain Marvel, right? In this universe that you've created, but Captain Marvel was literally like such a minute part in.
Captain Marvel was the reason they won.
Was Captain Marvel in the movie?
Came in and took out the ship, and then she took the and then she took the gauntlet and she ran up the gut. Right up the gut. It was I formation, and she said "Toodaloo."
Wait, how do you?
And Thanos tried to pull out his fingers. He tried to snap, and she kicked him in the head and pulled him down and gave Iron Man the time. She gave Iron Man the time, and that's all he needed. Iron Man needed that time, and that's what Atomic does. He gives Chicago and JNF the time to be great, and you're gonna need that time because there's gonna be a moment when Monkey Moon's up and he's challenging again, and we're all screaming, "Come, Monkey God is up!" But then Atomic's gonna meet him, and then Extra's gonna go. He's gonna get beat out by JNFs, and then you have Chicago versus Seiko. Seiko, you're not enough. Toodaloo. Chicago crosses him up.
Nah, you can like try. I know you're just trying to win. This is all to try and win the vote. This whole story. That's all it is.
I'm not winning the vote this time. They don't believe in G2.
Yeah, I know you're just trying to win the vote, but there's really no point because you've got Beast Mode at 10. You've got all of BDS in the top 4. You got Joyo at 17. I don't even know. You don't even have Yan in your list. Why are you even putting in the effort to try and win the vote? You're clearly losing the vote with this list. It's a wasted energy.
He's getting swept. Yeah, he's getting swept.
No, he's not getting swept. Yeah, he's not getting swept. No. Even if he does get swept, he's still making he's still making above average at the LAN. Like top 24 is above average. He's definitely, even if they get swept, he's still going to be above average of the LAN standard. Yeah, I think it's clear. It's clear which lists are going to win today.
There's a clear one.
Swept.
Absolutely. There's only one Landon.
Yeah, only one Landon, and Landon's gonna be packing it. He's gonna be packing it home on Saturday. You won't be seeing it Sunday.
I'm so proud of you, Yummy. I'm proud of you, Yummy.
Yeah. Look, if I'd known we were the same, I would have switched it up. But you know what? I'm proud to finally call you a friend instead of an acquaintance.
A foe. Oh, acquaintance. Yeah.
Yeah, we need a poll. Do I have to make a poll here? Hold on a second.
What is CJ's final? CJ, what is your final?
Oh, it's a great question. I think that really sums up the event, T-Bates. We don't really know
exactly
what's going to be in the final. So, I mean, it's just so exciting. Do you have
V1? You got V1, B2, G2 in upper bracket?
Yeah, you've got to have Landon up there. I mean, it's just so close. So, BDS, might be BDS V1. But
BDS V1 in the final?
Going in, I was thinking BDS G2, but then like the BDS versus FaZe matchup is very interesting on that side of the bracket. Like, I could see teams going 3rd or 6th based on where they are, like FaZe 3rd or 6th. And
delusional.
I've got it really close though. Like
50% of the vote. Come on,
let's go, CJ.
One in this list.
Yes.
Y'all seeing CJ's list is so bad.
Literally.
I think it's just obvious that both OCE lists are by far the best, and I don't know.
What do you mean? My list is beating you. I'm going to vote for myself. I'm beating you more.
He's like that kid in school that votes for himself for like dual captain.
Johnny.
Let's go. Second place. Second the best.
Just farming the Falcons fans. That's fair. That's fair.
Yummy.
How's Raul's list anywhere near my list?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's kind of crazy.
It's like a battle within a battle.
How does Rolders have any votes, by the way? Like any?
Because they see the vision. My top 3 is clearly the best top 3.
You've got Noli at 10.
Oh, no.
Just ignore all of 4 to 24, and man, Diz's list is sick.
4 to 24.
Listen, y'all will see. Y'all will see. Come London once again. Once again, you'll see. I'm doing something that hasn't been done before. BDS did something that hasn't been done before. They picked up 2 players, and Monkey Moon or Seiko are 2 of the top 5 players in the world. Hope y'all know that. And then Extra, he's just there right now.
You've got him at 4 though.
Yeah, because they're gonna dominate everybody. But to dominate everybody, besides G2, you're gonna have to have Extra ball out and not be number 13.
I know everyone's saying in chat, check Dree's tweet. Is everyone
I've seen
feeling something in the air right now? Dree's with COVID, which means we're coming back. Oh my goodness. Next you'll say
Yeah, it was-
NRG have a wild card
Sorry
spot
about
in
the
Landon,
flashbang.
and then we're back.
Turbo's already there as well.
Turbo Land, change the list. Turbo number 1.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll play it. Make it dark. Yeah, Dree's saying that he's got COVID. Hopefully, he feels better so he can go to the land next couple of days. That's interesting.
Dang,
That would have
T-Bits.
changed everything. That would have changed literally all of our lists.
What, bro?
Easily.
You almost had this list. If you just didn't put Banana Head over Yin, you might have won.
Or all of BDS in the top
All of
4.
yes, top 4.
Or Beast Mode 10, the guy who's named Landon. Look at T-Bates, you're so close to Roldes actually, even though Atomic was 18.
Atomic 18, and I'm still this
That's
close to
gotta
T-Bates.
hurt.
Come on,
That's
man.
gotta hurt.
You only got
I
13 more
flopped
votes.
so early. No, Johnny was right. T-Bates was so confident early because his list was gonna flop towards the end.
I knew it was gonna flop because I was like, this is way too clean early on. He's trying to like start strong and then slip in all of these terrible picks later on. And nobody's
I've
looking.
never seen so much blue at the top of.
He had
Bates'
something
list.
cooking.
Bates' list, yeah, facts.
Look at this. The bottom is blue, the top's blue. And the
In the
middle
middle
is
is red.
It's a sandwich.
Oh, whoops. I've messed it
Once
up.
again, I ain't gonna hold you. I had Atomic at 2 last time, and they won. So maybe I should have put Atomic at 2.
Wait,
Thank you,
who do you have?
Ryan.
Who do you have one last time?
Ahmed. Oh, wait, no, but
yeah.
that Atomic became the de facto one because Ahmad wasn't there, so never mind. Atomic's at 1's fine. The consistency's still there. The consistency's
By
still
the
there.
way, you were the only one to put Seiko above Monkey Moon. What's the reason?
Oh, it didn't matter. I had all BDS. I could have done any formula right there. It doesn't really matter.
One higher
You
of
could
all.
have had not extra number 4. That would have
Yeah,
been
like
right.
extras above first killer, and we all know that's not true. Like,
That doesn't mean
you
extra's
gotta-
better than first killer.
I mean,
Oh.
this is like.
But
best
it
player,
means
best
that he's
player,
going to perform better at this
Gonna
land,
be
which is
better at
not happening.
land.
That's right, because they got a 4-1 phase.
Yeah, but they got to do a lot more than that to have
But
the
they
whole
haven't
team in
even
there.
beat. I don't think BDS ever beat.
They've never beaten FaZe, and they
They
just got
haven't,
perfect
exactly.
sweep
That's why they
title
picked up
last time.
Seiko.
Oh, the beat phase.
That's right, exactly. Yeah, it really is. The beat phase.